It's the time of the year where storms and inclement weather can pop up unexpectedly. If you have a generator powered by a small engine, keep it running like a top. Don't do the tune-up yourself. Let Ames Small Engine Repair at 674 Laurel Street in Elgin handle your generator. Ames can do oil changes, spark plugs, and make all the necessary adjustments. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, Ames Small Engine can do it all. Don't forget it's not too early to think about a lawnmower tune-up. Call 847-742-8750.
Oh no, I just hit that post and my car's got a dent.
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Oh yeah? Where are they?
Mako is America's body shop. They're the world's largest provider of paint and collision services. They're located at 212 Western Avenue in Carpentersville, across from Spring Hill Mall. I've used them. Check out my car.
Wow, looking good.
Everything was so easy and affordable. Hummer and staff were super friendly and really knew their stuff.
I'm gonna call them now.
Mention WRMN 1410 at the Carpentersville Mako and receive 10% off today.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Midday Drive with Matt. Yes, I am broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It is a beautiful day outside today. Come on and join in the conversation. Feel free to check us out on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you can always keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN. Again, don't forget also here we take Tradio, we take Tradio as well as promoting your business, letting us know what's happening in the area. And I also want to talk a little bit about as well some new things that, some little touches that I'm going to add to my show here during the Midday Drive. And I'll talk about those here in just a bit. What I want to do first, though, is go through the weather so that you know exactly what the weather is, of course, going on right now. And then also for tomorrow, too, for 4th of July. It's already July 3rd here. And tomorrow's 4th of July. It's going to be pretty exciting. We are looking forward to being out at the parade. It's going to be one great day. And I know that earlier in the week it was predicted to rain. Well, that is no longer the case. And as you can see here, if you look up Elgin weather, you'll be able to actually see, and I'll show it on my screen so that you'll be able to also see it on YouTube, that the prediction for rain is no longer. That is for tomorrow. Now, of course, it is supposed to be happening a little bit later in the day, but in terms of during the parade, it's not supposed to happen. So that's going to be nice. So starting off with the temperatures and weather for today, I want to go through. We have here a high of 87 degrees currently right now at our high. So it is the midday, of course, the midday drive. And right now we are at our high of 87 degrees. A little bit toasty out there. We have a little bit of wind coming through here. Humidity of about 48% is what we're seeing here. As we dip into tonight, we see it getting a little bit more cloudy out, mostly cloudy. We see a low of 68 degrees. That is for tonight. Heading on into tomorrow for Thursday's 4th of July, our high is supposed to be 88 degrees. So if you do like a little bit more warmer temperatures during the 4th of July parade and celebration, it's going to be a great day coming up tomorrow. We do have here in the early morning of 6 a.m. high or a low of high of 69 degrees. Once we get to 9 a.m. Is when the parade starts. That's 79. So roughly 80 degree weather is what we're going to be seeing once the parade starts in Elgin. And it does say it is supposed to be cloudy. However, again, not mostly cloudy in the morning. It just says partly cloudy, really. So we're going to be seeing a little bit of a mixture of both. It's as predicted now, and again, that could change. It doesn't say it's supposed to be super sunny outside, so it's going to be a little bit of a mixed half and half there. Then we get into 12 o'clock, and it is supposed to be mostly cloudy here. going up to 83 into the afternoon. Thursday, tomorrow, partly cloudy by 3 p.m. with a high of 86. Going down to 84 as we get closer into the afternoon time. We do see here partly cloudy on Thursday for 6 p.m. with a degree temperature of 84 degrees. And then we see for Thursday night, low of 69 degrees, isolated thunderstorms by the time 9 p.m. rolls around. We get a chance there of some rain. Getting into Friday, the day after 4th of July, we do see here in the morning, or really, in the very early morning during the nighttime when you're most likely asleep, we're going to be seeing scattered thunderstorms and showers. Showers even going into the 6 a.m. time frame. Then it does supposed to get clear. It's supposed to clear up a little bit here as we get into the rest of the day here for Friday. Partly cloudy throughout most of the day here. We see a high of 77 with a low of 61. That we do see a chance of showers getting into the evening time for Friday before we kick off the weekend. For Saturday here, high of 81, low of 63. We are supposed to be seeing partly cloudy throughout the whole day, and then it does start to clear up a little bit as we get into Saturday night. That's what's expected here. For Sunday, we see a chance of scattered thunderstorms and showers pretty much throughout most of the day. We do get a little chance where it's going to be a little bit more clear into the afternoon and evening for Saturday. We do see here high of 81 and a low of 63 for Saturday night. Into Sunday for the weekend here, we see a high of 82, low of 65 degrees. We do see it gradually going up as the day goes by, with it being chance of showers into the morning, then mostly cloudy into the afternoon and evening, then back again for mostly cloudy with scattered thunderstorms and showers happening into Sunday night. Then we get into next week. Next week is when we're going to start to see more rain accumulating here and more clouds. Showers throughout the day for Monday. This is predicted as of right now for Monday next week. High of 81, low of 64. We do see chance of showers pretty much going throughout most of the day for Monday. We see a high of 82 and a low of 63 for Tuesday. We see scattered thunderstorms or showers into the morning, afternoon, and later morning, afternoon, partly cloudy, and then isolated thunderstorms again. And then it's supposed to be partly cloudy again into Tuesday. So we're going to see a mixture of both of those. On Wednesday here, scattered showers. We do see a high of 81, low of 61 degrees. Mostly sunny into the morning time, partly cloudy into the afternoon. We then do see towards the mid-afternoon here, or the midday on Wednesday, that we're supposed to be seeing some isolated thunderstorms and showers. Then start to clear a little bit more as we get into Wednesday night. So those are the temperatures and weather that is predicted for the Elgin area for the rest of this week. Of course, also importantly for 4th of July tomorrow, and then also into next week as well. What I wanted to do here starting off, usually what I do starting off the show here is I run through the news. Now, of course, running through the news, you're going to, of course, run into news articles that, sometimes they're not as joyful. It's, of course, good to keep informed. But what I want to do here starting off the day is I found a really cute website to go to starting off with the midday drive. And it's called sunnyskies.com. And there's an inspirational stories section here. So what I want to do is kind of bring up at the start of the show here, after going through the weather, is bring up an inspirational story, something that puts a smile to people's faces. So it's going to be called the feel good stories. The feel good stories. That's how we're going to start off here with the midday drive. Going, of course, into the weather, and then having some feel good stories, at least one per day feel good story during the midday drive. And this is brought to you by sunnyskies.com. Some good feel-good stories here that I wanted to read through to kind of start off the show this way. I think it just kind of presents itself a little bit more positively rather than going in right into the news. Of course, it's good, and I will continue, of course, to go through the news, but I want to start off here with the weather and then go through talking about a fun story here. So this was posted on sunnyskies.com by Joseph J. Mazzella. This was on June 20th. And the title of the story is An Old Dog, a Young Puppy, and Me. So I'm going to read through the story here, and it's also up on the screen as well, so you can also follow along if you would like on YouTube. He writes here, my daughter's dog, Thunder, has been in declining health for months now. He is eating less, sleeping more, and generally not doing well. Sadly, it is a pattern I've seen too many times as my own dogs have gotten older, he writes. Thunder is 12 years old or 84 in people years. It has always seemed so unfair to me that our dogs live such short lives compared to ours. Seeing that Thunder's time was coming to an end, my daughter tried to adopt a new puppy to keep her other middle-aged dog company. Unfortunately, did not work out as she hoped. Her dogs didn't enjoy having a high-energy puppy around. So Hank, the puppy, ended up with me. Thankfully, my sons and both my dogs adopted him as their own. Each day, Hank runs and plays with them, all until everyone is worn out but him. Yes, I do remember that. When you first get a dog and they're all hyper and jumpy and ready for the day and ready to take on the day and have good energy, you definitely notice that. So continuing on with the story here, watching Hank romp, bark, chew, and play all day makes me wish I still had energy for a puppy. On the age scale, I am much closer to Thunder than Hank. My body tends to be sore and achy every day, and I just can't do all the things I used to do. And I know that I have have lived more years here than I have left to go. As I watch both Thunder and Hank, however, my heart fills with love for them. Dogs are such a gift from God. They teach us so much about life. They play with abandon, they love unconditionally, and they live each day with such joy. And I can't agree with that statement more. They really do. They say dog is a man's best friend. Absolutely. If we all could just live with the love our dogs do, this world would be a better place. I take comfort in knowing, too, that deep inside this old dog body of mine, he writes here, the spirit of a young puppy still dwells. And that's the term young at heart. No matter the age, you might still be young at heart. It is a spirit both loving and eternal. It is a spirit that will one day leave this world to be reunited with God and all of the people and animals that I have ever loved, he writes here. And in that place of never-ending joy, love, and light, there will be no more illness and no more goodbyes. So thank you to Joseph Mazzella for posting on sunnyskies.com under inspirational stories. If you do want to check out this website for yourself, it's called sunnyskies.com. Sunny Skies, sky spelled S-K-Y-Z instead of with an S. And they do have a section on here that is inspirational stories. They also do have a section here too that offers fun and amazing, so I can also go through those as well into the future. So these are fun and amazing stories. I think it's something a little bit more lighthearted and happier. It's all good news here. So, of course, I will continue to go on through the news, telling you what's happening in the area there as well. But I also want to start off here bringing up the sunnyskies.com articles. I think that this was a pretty cool website. I was sitting there pondering about what I could add additionally to the show, something fun, something relaxing to, of course, kick off the show right away. And I thought, this is, I was looking up feel-good stories. And then this website popped up, and they're like, this is perfect. This is great to use as kind of a starting way to get the show running here with the midday drive. So I hope you enjoy that story. Again, you can find this and more on sunnyskies.com. All good news. Definitely something posted almost every day that we can read through. And there's a lot of older ones that still are relatable to this day too. So again, there are inspirational stories, inspirational feel-good stories posted on this section are from everyday visitors like you through our Post a Story page. So if you want to also post a story as well, you can go to the Post a Story page here. And if you click on it, you'll be able to put in your title of your story, your name, email, and then the story to write, and then also submit it to the page if you want to do that. So that's pretty cool. It says that you can browse through the stories and share yours. So I plan on bringing this up during the start of the show after going into the weather. Just kind of all good news, sunny skies, feel good stories here that I want to bring up at the start of the show to kind of get you intrigued there. So if you want to be, of course, part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. We have Catherine here saying, hi, Matt. Hello, Catherine. Hope you are having a wonderful afternoon or midday as we are in the midday drive. Taking it to Fox Valley Magazine news here, going into the latest in news. This was posted earlier today. There was a woman that was shot dead in Elgin during suspected domestic dispute. So I wanted to announce this here as well. A woman is dead after being shot late Tuesday morning after what police believe was a domestic dispute. At 11:57 a.m. Tuesday, Elgin police officers responded to the 1300 block of Fleetwood Drive for a report of an injured subject. Pardon me. Officers arrived on the scene and located an adult female victim with injuries who was subsequently transported to an area hospital where she was pronounced deceased. It also writes here, too, the name of the victim is being withheld until positive identification is made by King County Coroner's Office. Detectives from the Major Investigations Division are actively investigating the incident, which is domestic related, and having an adult male subject in custody. Always important here, too, anyone having information that may assist in the investigation, please is asked to call the 847-289-2600 number, or you can also text a tip by sending a message including in caps Elgin PD at the beginning of the text along with the message and or tip information to 847-411. So think of course, the area code 847 and then followed by 411. What's the 411 investigation there? You can also visit their website, cityofelgin.org/crime tip for more crime tip options. So that was posted earlier today onto the Fox Valley Magazine website here. You can also check out here Saturday, July 6th, Dundee's Randall Oaks Zoo is hosting a brew at the zoo. I did mention this a little bit earlier, or actually later into the show yesterday I mentioned it. It was brought up on a Facebook page mentioning about the brew at the zoo. I brought it up during kind of like the what's happening in the area segment there. Randall Oaks Zoo in Dundee will be hosting its highly anticipated event, Brews at the Zoo, on Saturday, July 6th from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is a one-of-a-kind after-hours experience for adults, and it's the zoo's premier fundraiser for the season. Ticket holders will also enjoy food for purchase, live music, lawn games, and encounters with some of the zoo's most beloved animals. Little highlights here include breweries, so a variety of craft beers and brews for you to enjoy, live music, performed by outpatients, creating a festive atmosphere perfect for a summer evening. Animal encounters, of course, at the zoo, so you're going to be able to encounter those really cool animals. Food vendors are going to be there too, so when you're walking around and you're getting a little hungry, they're going to have food vendors there, which of course is also really great. And then they also have scenic environment, of course. If you've never been there, it is a really nice place to go to. The Randall Oaks Zoo, as well as even the park area as well. Tickets are $35 for Randall Oaks Zoo members and $40 for non-members. Designated drivers are available for $15, includes free soda and water. All Brew at the Zoo proceeds support the Randall Oaks Zoo and its ongoing efforts to provide top quality care for its animals. And again, if you've never been here before, the location is at 1180 North Randall Road in Dundee. Free parking is available on site. This is an event for adults 21 and older, hence why it's called Brew at the Zoo. For the brewery that's going to be featured there, a valid ID is required for entry. So this was posted onto foxvalleymagazine.com. Under news for Chicago, CBS News, Chicago local news, weather, and more. Latest of stories here. University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Chancellor will step down next year to return to teaching. So this was posted earlier today as well, not too long ago, less than an hour ago, roughly half an hour or so ago. University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin-Milwaukee Chancellor Mark Moen, I hope I'm pronouncing the last name correctly there, M-O-N-E, announced Wednesday that he plans to step down next summer and move a move that comes after years of grappling with the UW system financial woes and taking criticism after he misled pro-Palestinian campus protests this spring. He says here on a post on social media platform X, which is formerly Twitter, that he will resign as leader from the University of Wisconsin's second largest campus, effectively July 1st, 2025. He said that he will move into a teaching role at the university's business school. He didn't elaborate on why he chose to step down. As for an explanation, UW Milwaukee spokesperson Angelica Duria said in an email to the Associated Press, quote, "It was a deeply personal decision for Chancellor Monet, for him, and for him, it is the right time," end quote. He has served as chancellor since chancellor of at UW Milwaukee since 2014. It says here as well, and then there's a little bit more information that is also listed on this article that you'll be able to find. This and more can be found here. It's on cbsnews.com. Oh, this is another one. I think that this is a good information. The Highland Park parade shooting. There's a survivor out there, continues recovery 2 years later. And there's this picture there. This is the mother of the youngest victim in the Highland Park 4th of July parade shooting in 2022, which we remember provided an update on her family's recovery on Wednesday, one day before the event is scheduled to return. Cooper Roberts, now 10 years old, was paralyzed from the waist down after his spinal cord was severed when he was shot. His twin brother, Luke, was injured by shrapnel. Robert's mother, Keely, who was also wounded in the shooting, spoke about how her family is recovering and mentioned that they will not attend the parade on Thursday. Of course, understandable. She writes here, quote, "My family and I will not be attending the parade this year. Truthfully, I don't know if we will ever be able to attend a parade again." Again, that is completely valid. I completely understand that, why that they choose not to do that. Keely says Cooper is still facing hard road and physical therapy, but has joined some adaptive sports teams as well. So I, of course, wholeheartedly give the best of luck to them, and of course others who also were involved, who were victims in that event as well. And then a remembrance ceremony will also be said here too. It says instead of attending the parade, she said her family's planning to head on out to town to celebrate the holiday together. And then a remembrance ceremony will also be held during that time as well. So that is on cbsnews.com that was posted. Taking a look at the time here, it is 3:27. So I'm going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll be more with the Midday Drive with Matt. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more of the Midday Drive. I hope you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive broadcasting live. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Clocking out, drive home with the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil on WRMN 1410 AM every weekday from 3 to 6 p.m. I bring you the hottest deals in town, the most intriguing stories, and the tracks that take the edge off rush hour. Tune in on 1410 AM. Catch us on YouTube Live at WRMN Radio or stream through our app. I've got the wheel to steer your evening right. WRMN 1410 AM, your home of radio shopping and the soundtrack to your commute.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
All right, welcome back to the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Still nice and sunny outside here. The time is almost 3:32. If you want to join in the conversation here, the Midday Drive, feel free to check out our YouTube channel or give me a call, 847-931-1410. If you want to check out our YouTube channel, we are on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Like I say, if you want to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date with what's happening here with our live streams here on WRMN AM 1410. Voice of the Valley, talk of the town. What I wanted to do here is, let me go to my page. I wanted to mention, of course, our website. If you go to the website here, WRMN1410.com, you'll be able to view what we have available now in stock under the Radio Shopping Show under things. Go to Radio Shopping Show up here. You'll be able to view what we have here for the daily deals and new businesses. Wednesday daily deal, we still have here our online special. Happy online special here. Celebrating 75 years is Wednesday, July 3rd. And once you're online, you can take a look and use the promo code Independence during checkout to receive an additional 25% off. That's where you're going to be able to find all that information listed on there. We have a special message from Spectra Tech in Hanover Park. Spectra Tech in Hanover Park would like to say thank you to all the local men and women in our armed forces who risk their lives daily to preserve our freedom and way of life. God bless America. This important reminder was a courtesy of Spectra Tech in Hanover Park. For over 35 years, they have been producing precision quality parts and competitive prices. For more information, you can feel free to call their number at 630-539-4190 or visit their website, spectra-techgrinding.com. It's spectra-techgrinding.com. That is their website to go to. Now back to our website. If you go to our website here, WRMN1410.com, that is where you're going to be able to find information on our new weekly lineup. You can check out our lineup here. It is available We have here, of course, the first shift with Marky B. That starts 6 to 10 a.m. We have Brian Kilmeade from 10 a.m. to noon. Now, of course, here with our schedule for 4th of July, that is when we are going to be doing, having a little bit of a different schedule here with 4th of July. We're going to be broadcasting live starting at 9 o'clock, and then that goes until 11 when the last round of lineups come. So we have here, time is 9 a.m. We're going to be at the corner of Douglas and Kimball in front of Danny's, broadcasting WRMN Radio and YouTube, Leah and Larry Jones hosting, and we might also have with possible interviewees sitting in as well, passing by. Of course, we're going to be having that fire truck live from the parade with Dino and Marky B. I will be here in the studio with assistance with Ben Demonium Boquist to make sure everything comes in nice and smoothly there too. We're also going to be, of course, broadcasting live on YouTube, so you can also follow us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. That's where you're going to be able to find us. And of course, you'll be able to view live what is going on. Now, of course, nothing beats going down to the parade itself. So if you can, we encourage you to go down to the parade coming up here tomorrow with the start time at 9 a.m. That's where we're going to be starting to broadcast live, and the end time at 11 a.m. when the last entry passes by. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. If you do have any questions about the parade, you can feel free to contact the event coordinator, Selena Tapia. You can email her at Tapia, spelled Tapia _S, at cityofelgin.org. At cityofelgin.org. That is where you'll be able to contact her. You still have a little bit of time if you are interested. So that is the plan for the 4th of July parade coming up here tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Again, hopefully you are able to make it out to the parade in person, live, enjoying the weather, enjoying the scene, hearing the sounds, and seeing everything lined up for the parade in person. But if you can't, for whatever reason, if you can't make it out to the parade physically in person, of course, we are broadcasting live, so we will be able to help assist in helping you to bring the parade to your home, to your screen, whether you are watching on a laptop or your computer, whether you're watching on your iPad, or maybe also your cell phone, or whatever device that you can pick up YouTube from, or you can download YouTube on the device or bring it up on the website. We're going to be able to, you'll be able to do that through our website, youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Is where you'll be able to view that live broadcast. Terry commenting in here on the YouTube side of things. Happy July 3rd, Matt. It's my birthday, and I'm enjoying a glass of champagne as I also enjoy your show. Cheers. Well, cheers to you, Terry. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It does look like you are enjoying a nice glass of champagne on your birthday. Absolutely. For me, it would be a coffee. What I would do for my birthday, usually when it comes to treating myself, is I like to have a nice, like a big, a large, like iced coffee. Getting a nice iced coffee for my birthday. Spending time with family is a lot of fun as well. And then I'd probably have like, one of the things that I always like, now I'm talking about myself with my birthday and not Terry. What do you like to do for your birthday, Terry? Feel free to comment on YouTube. You're enjoying a nice glass of champagne. Are you going out for dinner, doing something fun with family and or friends? Let us know in the comments below if you do wish to do so. I always like kind of a tradition our family does is me and my brother, my twin brother, because I also share a birthday with someone else too, my brother Ryan, my other half. We like to have Swedish meatballs for dinner. Now, we love Swedish meatballs. My grandpa Carl loved Swedish meatballs as well, as he was Swedish, full blood, I do believe. His parents came from Sweden. But my dad, no, he does not care for Swedish meatballs, so it skipped. So my grandpa Carl loves Swedish meatballs, and we do too, and we always like to have that for our dinner, or also like a nice steak dinner going out. It's also fun as well. So happy birthday, Terry. I'm glad you're having a wonderful day, and here's to you. Cheers to you. Very nice. So again, if you want to take a look at our website, WRMN1410.com, we have our weekly lineup. Don't forget also here, we do also have our weekend lineup with Radio Shopping Show now during the week online, although also here too, Shop Show never shuts down. So you can shop even on a Sunday and, at 3 a.m. in the morning if you'd like. if you want to do that. But our shop show never shuts down online. So check out our website, WRMN1410.com. If you go into the Shop Now section under Radio Shopping Show, you'll be able to do that. And I will also go through here as well to make sure that you know how to purchase items online with the online Radio Shopping Show and things too. I talked about it and I went through it and I showed it on the YouTube side of things on my screen yesterday as well as the day before, so Monday, because it's already Wednesday. So I did talk a little bit about that, and I'm planning on also continuing to do that throughout the week here as well, so that you know how to navigate the website. Live Radio Shopping Show is on Saturdays. Saturdays, we have the live Radio Shopping Show with me. That's from 8 a.m. until noon. I'm on the airwaves here. Again, that is 8 a.m. in the morning until 12 o'clock. Bringing you some of the greatest deals in town that we've got, steals of deals, as I call it. You'll be able to call into the 847-931-1410 number. I'm hoping to get some early bird callers who grab the worm, because some of those items that will be on Live Radio Shopping Show are only valid on air. So that'll be, of course, also Shop Show will be doing our restock. So we also have a restock now on Saturdays, too. So I'll be here in the hot seat from 8 a.m. until noon. Redemption Center will be open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Please allow yourself time to stop in so that you can pick up any certificates that need picking up, or if you would also like to place orders. If you'd like to place orders on the phone during our live radio shopping show Saturdays, 8 to noon, by calling the number here, 847-931-1410, or heading on over and calling the office number, the office line at 847-741-7700. Catherine commenting in here, happy birthday, Terry, with some of the, what is it? It's like a little streamer, like a pop streamer that has like all the confetti coming out. It's like, she has it on the comments here. So thank you, Catherine, for saying happy birthday. Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday. You know what? I'm going to type that in here too. Wishing you a happy birthday, Terry. I'm going to send that off. It'll show up as WRMN. Terry commenting in here says, I started my birthday with a 6-mile run. That is commitment. I don't know if I could do that. Then I worked because I'm now off until Monday. Congratulations. She says, yay. I'm making a nice dinner and will enjoy staying up late watching a movie or two. Haha, awesome. Very cool. Staying up, just enjoying your day. She's off until Monday, so of course that's awesome too. Making a nice dinner for yourself, staying up late watching a movie or two is also a lot of fun, even if it's just the simple things in life like that. Sometimes people have these big summer blowouts with nice parties and stuff. Sometimes, for your birthday, sometimes it's nice to just, have a nice little cup of coffee in the morning. Maybe going for a stroll in the park, things like that. Sometimes like the stuff like that is very memorable too. So Terry says, thank you for the birthday wishes, Catherine. And of course, also wanted to wish you happy birthday as well. So again, back to Shop Show here live on Saturdays. That is from 8 a.m. to noon in Redemption Center from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. That is from 9 to 3. We'll also, of course, be having where you can call in and if you would like, calling in for Shop Show, you can also call in to Redemption Center if you have any questions on orders and things like that. We also do have our shelves in Redemption Center. So the shelves, what they do include are promotions and flyers. And that also does bring me to my next thing that I wanted to start adding to the midday drive. I talked about bringing up sunnyskies.com, starting off after the weather, going through, talking about some nice heartfelt stories or funny stories there to start off the show. What I also want to do, probably more towards the middle end of the 4 o'clock section, is bringing to you fantastic flyers. Fantastic flyers. What I want to do is bring up a couple different flyers here that are featured in Redemption Center for you to check out on Saturdays. I have them here all ready to talk about them here too. Kind of the last maybe 13 minutes of the 4 o'clock hour, bringing up fantastic flyers. And also going online too check out the latest with flyers within the area as well. There's one in particular that have recently just been posted, a July-August newsletter on Gale Borden Library. They have it now up on their website, so if you want to check it out for yourself, it'll be up there. I'll also go through it as well. So I'm going to call it Fantastic Flyers. It also includes, of course, promotions and little flyers here too, different schedules and stuff. So I want to start adding that to the show as well during the last 15 minutes or so of the 4 o'clock hour. So I also want to start doing that too. I'm kind of planning my show to be, having segments where I talk about specified things, making it a little bit easier for me as the host to plan the show that way. Having templates and then just putting in slots of new things each day. And then, of course, also you, so that you know exactly what's going on. It's not just a bunch of random here and there kind of running around. So still in the works of making a progress with my with the show here, but learning along the way has been a good experience for me. Taking a look at the time here, it is 3:45. I'm going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more of the Midday Drive with Matt in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900.
The Distance Social, your spot for great craft cocktails with meaningful conversation. Whether you're out entertaining a group or out for a memorable nightcap, The Distance Social is your spot for starting or ending the perfect evening. Located at 314 North River Street in beautiful East Dundee, Illinois. Go the distance and find your social at The Distance Social. Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Looking to get your fingers on some delicious grub? Look no further than Sticky Fingers in Carpentersville. Family owned and operated, Sticky Fingers specializes in chicken, fish, and shrimp, which you can choose to have dusted with flavor or doused in the sauce of your choice. Sticky Fingers strives to provide flavorful food with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Sticky Fingers personally invites you to stop by and try one of their scrumptious dishes today.
For exceptional home-cooked meals, visit the longest family-owned restaurant in Elgin. Paul's Family Restaurant at Lawrence and McLean takes pride in their fresh daily specials like steaks, fish, pasta, soups, and more. Paul's fresh buttermilk pancakes and breakfast skillets are phenomenal. As you walk in, you can't help but notice owner Elaine's wonderful eye for detail. The toughest decision you'll have to make is what size leftover box to take home. Call 847-695-8687.
Attention all Schaumburg Boomers fans. July 2nd at 6:30 p.m. versus the Ottawa Titans for Marvel Superhero Night. Presented by Camp I Am Me. Dress up as your favorite superhero. On July 4th at 6:30 p.m., the first 1,500 fans are to receive a patriotic Boomers baseball cap, thanks to Amazon Fresh. And a 4th of July fireworks super show.
How many times have you heard about or driven past the Volo Auto Museum and still haven't checked it out? They have over 200,000 square feet of heated showrooms filled with countless collections of the most amazing mechanical marvels in the world. From incredible collector cars, movie cars, trains, boats, and planes, to a Disney gallery, dinosaurs, vintage arcades, kiddie rides, and a medieval torture exhibit, plus the Titanic Museum. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit volofun.com.
All right. Welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We still have a little bit of time left here for the first hour. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you can always keep up to date. Never miss a show here on WRMN. We're hoping you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive. Got some nice jazz music coming in through here. I also kind of want to start playing my own music too. I think I'm gotta look for stuff. I'm like, okay, I gotta start playing that too. Gotta make the show a little different there too with some of the music. But nice thing here too, we've got some of those jazz music, little clips of jazz music that comes through here is also nice. What I wanted to do now is go through the Tradio announcements. So, of course, we take Tradio calls during the 3 to 6 o'clock hours. So if you want to, of course, buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, you can feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410 for Tradio if you'd like to do that. So let's start off and read through some of our Tradio announcements here so we can get the messages passed along. We have here a Tradio caller from yesterday. He has that 2004 Toyota Sienna minivan. So it's a Toyota Sienna minivan, which of course with minivans, great for, of course, a nice family to have with a couple kids, $2,500 on it. But he is also negotiable on the price too. There are good tires on there, and the brakes work really well. Of course, that's always important. And you can even go and test drive it. So you can even come to his place and test drive it if you would like, even before purchasing it. So that's test driving it. Of course, again, $2,500 on it, but it's also negotiable on the price. And that sounds like a good deal. I mean, for a car like that, 2004 Toyota Sienna minivan. And then he also does have a heavy duty filing cabinet. It's solid wood. So it's a solid wood filing cabinet. It's got 4 drawers, asking $65 for it. He can also send pictures, and he can also deliver it to you too, which I think is really generous. I think that's awesome that he allows that, that he's offering that. What I meant to say is he's offering that too, so he can deliver it to you. He can send you pictures as well. Feel free to give him a call. That's 224-735-1674. Again, 224-735-1674. Another Tradio caller here. Pardon me. We have Greg. He has custom wheels for their Fox Chrome rims. They have a lot of tread on them. The rims are pitted, but from a distance, if you shine them up, they look nice. And it is from a 2016 Mustang. He's asking $250 or a similar offer on those. And of course, he's also looking to buy those old bicycles, Schwinn bicycles. Late 1800s to the 1950s, 60s, 70s, parts, pieces, and or accessories, paraphernalia in any condition is what he's looking for. He's also looking for vintage Omega watches, preferably women's watches. And then he also is looking for men's diver style watches also. He's a collector, not a dealer, so he'll pay a good price on them. He can even offer cash for these items too. If you are interested in reaching out to Greg, that number is 847-884-6033. Again, 847-884-6033. Another Tradio caller here. Going up the page, we have a Tradio caller looking for a 1-bedroom apartment, for rent in the Elgin area or greater Fox River area. If anyone is interested, you can feel free to call this number I'm about to announce here or also text. That number is 630-776-1427. Again, 630-776-1427. Another Tradio caller here, Anne Marie, still has the brand new holiday stuff. They're still in packages. If you want to do some holiday shopping for holiday stuff and decorations a little early, this gives you a nice opportunity to do so. It includes Christmas, Halloween, costumes, props, and even a photo holiday backdrop. $3 each on the holiday items, or she can also do bundle deals. You can call for more information. She also has some children's toys, including a kitchen playset for $5. She can take pictures for you too before you purchase. If you're interested, that number is 630-666-3792. Again, 630-666-3792 is that number to dial. We have U46 hiring for bus drivers and bus assistants. You can come into Redemption Center to see the flyers on Saturday. On Saturday there, that is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. On Saturdays here. You can also go to their website, u-46.org/careers for more information. Any questions, you can also contact Lori at 847-888-5000. Again, that's 847-888-5000. Another Tradio caller here is a heavy-duty desk for sale. It includes a heavy glass top. Now, I have to say here, too, when you have a nice heavy-duty desk for sale, of course, that's great. But when you have that nice heavy glass top on there, too, that is also really cool as well. That the fact that you also get that glass top on there. And it looks like it's like new, 250. So if anyone's interested, feel free to give her a call. That number is 847-401-3113. Again, that's 847-401-3113 is that number to dial. And then we also do have another Tradio caller here looking for 3 sections of artificial turf. This is for the Dogs and Cats event. It is coming up here in July, located in Crystal Lake. It's an adoption event. Looking for 10 by 10s or 12 by 12s in length. They need to be 3 sections. And if anyone is interested, feel free to give her a call. That number is 224-659-3105. Again, 224-659-3105. And this is a pet adoption event coming up in Crystal Lake at Petco in the parking lot. It's Saturday, July 27th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can join them for some fun. There's going to be raffles, games, the Kona ice truck, always great. We also they're also going to have a lemonade stand there too, so you can refresh with some lemonade. Very nice. You can also check out the dogs and cats from the available shelters here. Forever Loved Rescue, On Angel's Wings, Forever Husky, and Animal House. So those are the shelters that are going to be there too. All donations and funds raised goes to these shelters, which is awesome. A little note that's also posted here too, that you will have to fill out a form for each individual shelter, and animals may not go home with you that day. But that is an event coming up here. That is July 27th. Wanted to throw that information out there for you. Also wanted to mention here as well, if you are suffering from the war, you can join the Emmanuel Lutheran Church at 310 East Main Street in East Dundee for some heartfelt conversations to show you how the Lord was there for them and how he is there also for you as well. That is the first and third Thursdays every month, 2 p.m. at Luther Hall. If you'd like to register, you can contact their number, 847-428-4477. 847-428-4477 is that number to dial. This does wrap it up here for the first hour of the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you are enjoying the drive. Hope you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive. I'm trying to say that term there as much as possible. So stay tuned. We'll be back with another hour of the Midday Drive with Matt here in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.
Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge. Proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 4 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Eloquis. In a significant development for workers in Chicago and Cook County, minimum wage rates have seen an increase. Starting Monday, employees in Chicago noticed a bump in their paychecks for the new hourly rate of $16.20 per hour, marking a rise from the previous $15.80 per hour. A fiery collision on Interstate 8 near Farnsworth Avenue caused major disruptions on Monday. A semi-trailer truck and a passenger vehicle collided around noon, leading to the truck being engulfed in flames, according to the Illinois State Police. Thankfully, only minor injuries were recorded. The accident remains under investigation. Drivers in Illinois are facing higher prices at the pump as the state gas tax has risen to 47 cents per gallon, an increase of 1.6 cents. This adjustment marks the third such hike since 2023, following a period where the tax had remained steady at 39.2 cents. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, like bringing brownies to a dinner party. But I never bring brownies with nuts, because not everyone likes nuts, so they wouldn't eat those brownies. And even people who do like nuts will still eat brownies without them. Why? Because they're brownies.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month. If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Light day around Major League Baseball on Monday. Just 3 games are on the schedule. In Toronto, the Astros beat the Blue Jays 3-1. In 10 innings, the Mets got by the Nationals 9-7 in D.C. A 10-inning affair in Denver, the Rockies beat the Brewers 8-7. On the schedule tonight, the Cubs start a series at home against the Phillies. 2-4 Hayden Wesneski gets the start for Chicago. The Cubs have dropped 7 of 10 and sit last in the National League Central. The White Sox visit the Guardians tonight. 2-7 Chris Flexen starts against 3-6 Carlos Carrasco. Cleveland's the leader in the American League Central. The Blackhawks and defenseman TJ Brody have agreed on a 2-year deal. He joins a host of other free agent signees, including forwards Tyler Bertuzzi, Toivo Tervainen, and Pat Maroon, goalie Laurent Brossoit, and defenseman Alec Martinez. Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Celebrate July 4th with savings at Lowe's. For a limited time, save on the essentials you need to make your garden pop for summer, like Miracle Grow 25-quart potting mix. Get 2 bags for just $16 and get up to 40% off, plus save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. Hurry, these deals won't last long because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Miracle Grow excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Excluding supply. See Lowe's.com for more details while supplies last.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25.
For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on the first shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
Keep informed with everything that's going on with the Radio Shopping Show by joining our VIP text club today. All you have to do is text the message WRMN 1410 to the number 94253 and you're in. You'll receive timely information about shopping show specials instantaneously as they happen. Message and data rates may apply. The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show, we are WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
All right, welcome to the second hour of the Midday Drive with Matt. Broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Playing one of my favorite relaxation songs. It's by Elucid Nation. It's called Mantis. And actually the artwork here is quite fascinating as well. I think it's a really pretty song. It's like a 38-minute song. And it's a pretty song. I don't know what it is about it. It's just kind of a pretty song here. I like listening to it. And I wanted to show you actually what the artwork looks like because it's kind of an interesting artwork piece here. Right? Kind of interesting. If you're watching on YouTube, it's like, it's very unique. It's got the, kind of that abstract feel to it. And I like it. It's very relaxing to listen to this kind of music here. So that's a little sneak peek on what I like to listen to. Some of the things, I listen to a lot of different things, but I love that relaxing music. Like I'm in the car driving and it's, getting to be closer to dinner time and, just kind of having like an end of the day song. I like listening to that one. There's another one by William Basinski called Water Music 2, which is also a really pretty one as well. It's got kind of an underwater feel to it, and I'll bring that one up here during the next hour. So I thought that was pretty cool. I always like listening to those musics there. So you get a little sneak peek of what I like to listen to. Take a look here. We've got our website, WRMN1410.com. If you go on our on-air schedule, that's where you're going to be able to see. And you can actually see here, too, if you go to our website and you click on on-air schedule, maybe like your first time you're like going to the website, you're like, you scroll down and you're like, oh, okay, there's a shortcut to it. And actually, if you notice this, too, when I'm scrolling down the page, what you'll notice here is there's an underline that goes right to it. It says that's the honor schedule. So you can see that there. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was something on the website I didn't notice before, is when you're scrolling down, there's a little blue highlight that highlights, okay, that is the on-air schedule lineup. That's what you're under right now. And then you go down to the further bottom under the contact information. It lights up here with Contact Us. I think that that's really cool. A little website detail I thought was really, really cool that I'd never noticed before, that it highlights where you're located. I think that that is really, really cool. Another thing, too, is if you hover over on our schedule and you click on it, it'll take you directly down to it. Contact information takes you right down to it, which I think is also really nice as well. Nice little feature on our website. So feel free to check it out. That is WRMN1410.com. Go to our website. You can also check out, of course, our radio shopping show under things here. So you can go under radio shopping show, click on it. It'll take you to the link to the radio shopping show end of things. Check out our website. If you go under daily deals and new businesses, that's where you're going to be able to find what we have posted right now. We have here Happy Independence Day for tomorrow. Once your online shopping totals $10 or more, you can use the promo code Independence during checkout to receive an additional 25% off already marked down price. It excludes any of the Wisconsin Dells items. Again, live radio shopping show is every Saturday live. That is from 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock. Again, 8 a.m. to 12 is when we have our live radio shopping show. I am here in the studio, got my coffee in hand, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready for you to call in for Radio Shopping Show Steals of Deals. That is live every Saturday. That is from 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock for Radio Shopping Show. Don't forget, of course, also here, too, we do have our hours of operation, new hours of operation with Redemption Center. That is at 16 Douglas Avenue, where we're located for Redemption Center. Hours of operation every Saturday, only on Saturday from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. from 9 to 3. It's the twins take over for Radio Shopping Show. My brother Ryan will be in there too. Let us know if we look alike. I've been, as a twin, an identical twin with that and that matter too. We are identical twins. A lot of people see it. They're like, oh, yeah, totally identical twins. Other people are like, nah, I don't really see it that well. By identical twins? I don't see it. We definitely looked a lot alike when we were younger. I feel like we don't look as much alike older. But then here and there, I mean, there's things that are very much almost completely identical that we have. So, and then things that are different. For one thing, I don't know if you noticed or not, his room is Cubs themed. So my brother Ryan's room that he has it's all Cubs themed room. So he's got blue walls, and he has a lot of Cubs themed items. He actually doesn't know a whole lot about Cubs when it comes to like the players of the Cubs games and stuff. He just likes the aesthetic of it. Now for me, as you know, I love all vintage and antique stuff and even some spooky stuff too. So I've got a very much almost looks like a Victorian room that I've got. So the rooms are completely different from each other, which I find fascinating. As identical twins, we very much have different styles and taste. My brother's a little bit more sporty, and I'm a little bit more, I guess, a dress-up person. I don't know. So again, check out our website here, WRMN1410.com with Radio Shopping Show, now live on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 12, and also in Redemption Center from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Don't forget also to tune in right after Radio Shopping Show. I stay in the hot seat for another hour. I am producing Bill Pellerino's Four Corner Show, which is a phenomenal show. I highly recommend you check it out. And also, big shout out to their sponsor Twins Euros, which we actually do have some great menus available in Redemption Center if you do want to check them out. They're located in Harwood Heights. They offer Euros. You can get burgers. You can get salads, wraps. They've got everything there. So that's Twins Euros. You might have heard the ad play here as well from our sponsor, as they are a sponsor of the Saturday Bill Pellerino's Four Corner Show every Saturday from 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock. I always enjoy producing his show. I always have a great time. He gives a lot of really good information there too. Tips and tricks and facts, and he's very knowledgeable as well. So I recommend checking out his show, listening in. We broadcast live on YouTube. We also, of course, are all also on the airwaves during that time. And then after that, I pop into Redemption Center for a couple hours, speak to, of course, people walking in, helping out with orders. So that goes on until 3 o'clock. So that's my schedule for Saturdays. I've got 8 a.m. until 3. Live here in studio from 8 to 12 for Shop Show, producer until 1, and then in Redemption Center 1 to 3 o'clock to assist Ryan in Redemption Center. So there you go. What I want to do next here is I wanted to talk about the National Day calendar. This is kind of around the time here, around the 4 o'clock hour, when I do talk about National Day calendar. What can we celebrate today? Well, with National Day calendar days, you can celebrate something every day. Who says you can't, right? You can celebrate something every day. And today we have a couple things to celebrate. We start off here, and I'm going to start off here. There is International Plastic Bag Free Day, which I'll talk about later because I actually do have another link I wanted to bring up in particular with them. So I'm going to start off here with National Fried Clam Day is recognized today. Now, I've actually never had fried clam before. Looking at the picture on the screen, brought to you by nationaldaycalendar.com, taking a look at it, it reminds me of popcorn shrimp, which I love popcorn shrimp. Or also butterfly shrimp, like kind of the ones that you can get at like Red Lobster, or also Culver's, which is available online too today if you're interested in Culver's. National Fried Clam Day falls on July 3rd. It is to honor an iconic food in the New England states. Let's explore a quick history on fried clams while snacking on a few ourselves, if you'd like to do that. The New England states. Now, I will say I'm not as familiar with what this is. I think I know what they're going with. New England states. Okay, yes, that makes sense. The New England states, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. I should know this because I have ancestors who've lived in all of these places. Rockingham, New Hampshire, one of them that comes to mind. Boston, Massachusetts. Hartford, Connecticut is another one. I think I maybe had a distant relative that lived in Rhode Island, but I know I have ancestors that settled in Massachusetts, especially also in New Hampshire, Rockingham, New Hampshire. There's quite a few ancestors of mine that live there. The Coburns, as well. Wait, do I descend? I think my dad descends from the founder of Massachusetts, Salem. Maybe? Or maybe it's his brother. I don't know. I'd have to look. But anywho, that's New England, northeastern region of the United States. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, and more there too. But back to this. Today's National Day with Fried Clam Day today. Seaside clams, snacks, or roadside restaurants serve these delectable nuggets and tend to be the primary source of anyone seeking them. Now, again, I've never tried fried clam before. I've actually never had clams before in general, so that maybe sounds like something that I should try out. I know my aunt likes clams, I do believe, or maybe they're oysters. I don't know. Whenever we go to Red Lobster, if we in the past, she usually gets, I think it's clams or oysters is what she gets. That's like her favorite. My mom said she loved it ever since she was young too. The clams are dipped in milk and coated with a combination of regular corn and or pastry flour. Then the coated clams are fried in oil. Always delicious. They can be clam strips, sliced parts of the hard shell clams, or the whole soft shell clams. These whole soft shell clams impart a fuller flavor. However, some restaurants remove the clam's neck. Now, this is going into a little history here. July 3rd, 1916. It says, back in 1914, Lawrence Henry, nicknamed Chubby Woodman, and his wife Bessie opened a small concession stand on Main Street in Essex, Massachusetts. On weekends, they sold small grocery items, homemade potato chips, and fresh clams that Chubby dug himself. At first, the business was slow, but on July 3rd, 1916, things began to change. On that day, he complained to the local fisherman named Tar, who was visiting the stand. He writes here, quote, business is slower than a couple of snails headed uphill. Or like we also like to say, I like to say here, like my dad also says here too, it's slow. It's as slow as molasses or something like that. Tar, while nibbling on the tasty homemade potato chips, noted a bucket of clams nearby and jokingly said, well, why don't you fry up some of your clams? If they're as tasty as those potato chips of yours, you'll never have to worry about having enough customers, he writes here. Fried clams were unheard of, and 2 other customers rewarded Tar's comment with cold stares. That's ridiculous, said one. The other one remarked, clams have shells. The poor fisherman muttered, it wasn't serious. It was a joke. You can't fry clams like chips. However, when the 3 men left, Chubby and Bessie started to think about it. Started to get the gears going in their brains here. What if they did try to fry up some clams? See, this is the thing. A lot of these things, you hear a lot of backstories of things that are very successful today, and you realize, like, back in the day, it's like, when they first started off, it's like, no, that product was deemed stupid. Or, oh, that idea was never going to work. You're not going to get anywhere. And then it's like, well, look at that. It's very interesting that happens. So they said, let's try it. And they shucked some clams and experimented with different batters, having some locals try them out. With the overall verdict was delicious. They knew they were onto something big. So on the next day during the 4th of July parade, Chubby and Bessie presented the first fried clams to the citizens of Essex. The Yankee appetite has never been the same since, it says. A year later, a Boston Fish Market advertised, now equipped to serve the new tasty treat, fried clams. And Howard Johnson, owner of a chain of restaurants on the East Coast, came himself to learn how to make fried clams from Chubby himself, too. Pretty cool. Now, over 100 years and 6 generations later, clams are still frying at Woodman's, and where it all began. Very cool. So that's a nice little interesting history there on fried clams. You can also tell people that too. Say, hey, I know the history of fried clams because the midday drive show told me about it. Next today here also is National Chocolate Wafer Day, recognized on July 3rd. I do enjoy a nice wafer cookie here and there, especially with ice cream. It does a great job as a pairing. This is on July 3rd today, allowing you to indulge in a deliciously delicate sweet cookie with the history. You could have one for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. That's the thing about these chocolate wafers as well, is really you can have them anytime. Of course, who's to say you can't have breakfast for dinner and dinner for breakfast? Of course, there's no rules around that. But when it comes to something that's kind of, meal neutral, if that makes sense, I guess you could say. It's a meal neutral. You can kind of have it anytime. It's also called sugar wafers. These delicate snacks melt in your mouth. They are absolutely delicious. I do love like a Java flavor ones. I've had those before, which are really, really good. Made since the mid-1800s in the United States, makers call these cookies many names: wafer cookies, sugar wafers, as well as sugar biscuits, fairy wafers. So there's a lot of names to the cookie. While many enjoy them as snacks, they also become favorite after-dinner treats when served during teas in the mid-1800s. During the 4 o'clock tea time, when the woman of the house would have her lady friends over, and they would have teas and little cakes, and they would have this, and they would gossip. That was during the mid-1800s. Yeah, the after-dinner teas are served during tea times. Lightly flavored and layered with creamy filling, the thin cookies delighted folks of all ages. So if you enjoy one yourself, you can pick it off the shelf at your local grocery store. They remain an American favorite to this day. They have a waffle surface and pattern and thin layers. These cookies make an excellent addition to ice cream. So, again, very good to try out if you never have before. Today's also National Eat Your Beans Day today. It's a live healthy holiday falling on today. It celebrates the bean vegetable in all sizes, shapes, and colors. They date back to the early 7th millennium BCE, making them one of the longest cultivated plants. They are a significant source of protein if you're looking for complex carbohydrates, fiber, iron, and more. Eat some beans. They are excellent sources for each of those. A very healthy choice for any meal or snack. They are also an excellent source of fiber. Now, I'm not a huge fan of beans. However, I do like them mashed up as like a Mexican beans and rice. I do enjoy that with a little cheese on the top and maybe even some sour cream mixed in there. That's absolutely delicious. Good to have with some tacos or enchiladas. There are approximately 40,000 bean varieties in the world. Only a fraction of these varieties are mass-produced for regular consumption. You can also snack on them too. Snacking on the chickpeas provided with one of the best choices, also known as garbanzo beans. You can find them on salads. They pack a whopping 12.5 grams of fiber, 71% of the recommended daily intake. And then it also goes into a little more about percentage of iron and more there too. Added chickpeas to stews, if you'd like to have those. They also roast nicely with your favorite herbs and spices for a delicious and healthy snack. So there you go. You can celebrate today. Get some good beans, lima beans, different beans. There was a book on lima beans. I remember as a kid. There was. Let me see if I can look it up here. Book on lima beans. It's not okay, yes, that was it. The Bad Case of the Stripes. That's what I remember here. The Bad Case of the Stripes by David Shannon, and how she did not. Was it that she ate too many lima beans? I think that was a favorite book of mine growing up as a kid. So there you go. Or maybe it was that she. I'd have to look back. I don't quite remember what the story was about, but I know it involved lima beans. That's what I kind of thought of there too. Today's also National Compliment Your Mirror Day. So complimenting your mirror, your reflection there. It's a great reminder to take a moment to compliment yourself before rushing through morning rituals as well. If you want to do that, a nice compliment here and there doesn't hurt. So there you go. What I want to do here is I want to take a quick time out. It is 4:25. When I come back, I want to talk about International Plastic Bag Free Day and then go into some 10 facts about single-use plastic bags, brought to you by biologicaldiversity.org and on their website too. So stay tuned for a bit. We'll be back with more of the Midday Drive in a little while.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter the time of the day, WRMN 1410 AM is your platform to voice your views, share your stories, and connect with the Valley like never before. We're more than just radio. We're a community conversation that's always live, always local, and always looking for your input. Want to chime in on the drive time deal with Matt McNeil? Got a hot tip for first shift with Marky B? Or maybe you've got a question for a one-on-one with Leah. Now's the time to make your voice heard by calling Studio 14 at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. You can join in the dialogue from wherever you are by commenting on our YouTube live streams at WRMN Radio. Hit the subscribe button to get notified when we go live and bring your comments to the table. It's easy, it's fun, and hey, it's what neighbors do. We talk, we listen, we engage. You're not just the audience, you're part of the show. Call in, comment, and let's make radio interactive. WRMN 1410 AM, where your words are part of our wavelength.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall Road in Crystal Lake. Now with a coffee bar.
Hit the open road and experience the fresh air of Wisconsin at the Grand Stay Hotel and Suites in Mount Horeb. This award-winning hotel is just outside Madison. Mount Horeb is known as the troll capital of the world. Families can go on a troll hunt through the historic downtown or check out Cave of the Mounds just minutes down the road. The Grand Stay offers a beautiful pool and a hot tub with year-round fun. Visit grandstaymounthoreb.com today to schedule your visit.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. I've got here the instrumental of Lorde, White Teeth Teens. That's another really good song that I also like as well by Lorde. She hasn't recently come out with a whole lot of new things, but I always enjoy her music. I think that she is a phenomenal artist. That's Lorde, Lorde. If you want to look her up, she's really, really talented. If you want to join in the conversation, feel free to comment on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell if you want to keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN with our live streams. Now back to the show. Let's take a look here. I wanted to talk a little bit about the National Day, today being National Plastic Bag Free Day, which is recognized on July 3rd. This is recognized International Plastic Bag Free Day is July 3rd on the National Day calendar, as we are encouraging people to try to cut down on the use of plastic bags. Today, let's all make a little extra effort to help save our environment. This is hashtag Plastic Bag Free Day. They write here on National Day calendar, most people only use a plastic bag one time, then throw it away. Single-use plastic bags have motivated some cities to ban them altogether. Places that have banned disposable plastic shopping bags include Leaf Rapids, Manitoba, San Francisco, California, Los Angeles, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, and Mexico City, Mexico. I know that they recently, not too long ago, I know they also, I think they did it during COVID as well, at the peak of it for Goodwill. Goodwill doesn't have plastic bags anymore. You can get a tote bag. I do believe they're 99 cents. I can understand, though, sometimes it's hard to remember to bring that bag with you unless you always maybe have it in the car with you, or maybe you bring your own bag as well. But I know that they did stop doing that at Goodwill from my own experience when it came to not having plastic bags anymore. That's the one place I think of is Goodwill. They don't do plastic bags anymore. Other places have either put a ban on it or implemented regulations on the use of them. Places take these measures include Hawaii, North Carolina, Italy, China, and many countries in Africa, and some states in Australia and India. Overall, about 127 countries regulate plastic bags in some way. These are regulations that includes phasing out plastic bags and providing incentives for reusable bags too. Now, it also does go into 5 facts about plastic bags, and then there's also another website I wanted to bring up here, too. So they posted here 5 facts about plastic bags. It takes between 100 and 500 years for plastic bags to disintegrate. Interesting. So even if they do, there's still stuff in the air that goes around, even if they're broken down. It says here also, number 2, we make 5 trillion plastic bags each year. The average person uses a plastic bag for 25 minutes. Every minute around the world, we use 1 million plastic bags, and plastic bags kill around 100,000. I said 100,000. Goodness me. 100,000 marine animals each year. They can also be poorly designed and rarely get recycled. I've had experience with that too. Plastic bags break as well. So there's more information down here too on, of course, trying to cut down if you can, saving plastic bags and taking them to a recycling center, reusing bags for shopping too, and educating yourself also as well. So if you are interested in being part of this is International Plastic Bag Free Day today. You can check out more information on nationaldaycalendar.com. There's another website I also wanted to bring up here too. It's the Center of Biological Diversity. It's called biologicaldiversity.org. They offer programs. They offer action, publications, and more. And there was an article written on their website here too, because I was looking up facts about plastic bags, and this came up here too. Plastic bags, and you can even see here with the picture of the turtle, and the same goes, of course, with straws too. You can see it sometimes as well that they get stuck. Birds often mistake shredded plastic bags for food. Can, of course, be deadly waste in landfills in the ocean. And microplastics are also consumed by people through food and in the air. It's estimated that globally people consume the equivalent of a credit card of plastic every week. And it's expected that there will be more plastic than fish in the sea by 2050. And then there's some facts there as well. Americans use an average of 365 plastic bags per person per year. People in Denmark use an average of 4 plastic bags per year. Interesting. So you can definitely see a different change in there. It only takes about 14 plastic bags for the equivalent of the gas required to drive 1 mile. It says here in 2015, about 730,000 tons of plastic bags, sacks, and wraps were generated in the United States, but more than 87% of those items are never recycled, winding up in landfills and in the ocean. About 34% of dead leatherback sea turtles have ingested plastics. The plastic typically used in bottles, bags, and food containers contains chemical additives such as endocrine disruptors, which are associated with negative health effects, including cancers, birth defects, and immune systems. Again, this was posted on biologicaldiversity.com. They write these here, and then the 10 facts about single-use plastic bags. Oh, this is interesting here. There were 1.9 million grocery bags and other plastic bags collected in the 2018 International Coastal Cleanup. Ways you can help, of course, you can just practice waste prevention, recycling, doing the best you can. If you don't want to use plastic bags, bringing your own bag, using tote bags, things like that you can reuse. Recycling is very important as well. Of course, it's not always going to be perfect, but trying to is also important. I know for me especially, and this just is even outside of just like the plastics too, I love doing thrift shopping, and of course also antique shopping. I love antiques, and that's also a form of recycling as well. I feel like it's reusing an item that once had a life and it continues to have a life without it going into a landfill or something. So yeah, I like doing that too. I like going to thrift stores. You can find lots of great stuff at thrift stores. If you have the niche and eye for things, you'll be able to find some really high quality stuff that you can't find at local stores that are mass produced too. So I love antique shopping and vintage shopping, thrift store shopping. I found lots of great clothes at thrift stores too that normally would go for a much higher price online. If you scope out clothes here and there too, you're able to, find what you need. And usually too, again, like with, for example, Goodwill. They have a lot of great clothes at Goodwill. You can find a lot of great clothes there. I actually, for the summertime, recently got maybe 6 new shirts, including actually this one. This one was from Goodwill. So the one I'm wearing right now is Goodwill. I always make sure to wash it real well before I wear it. But that's the thing too, is you can really scope out clothing at Goodwill. You can find ones that are really good condition. And of course also, I think you normally do see that with clothing at Goodwill, because the staff does a really good job at meticulously looking at all the clothes before they are available for purchase on the shelves and on the racks too. So you can find a lot of cool stuff like that, recycled items that don't need to necessarily be thrown away, but can be given so that the life can be extended or even recreated into something new too. And I think that is a beautiful thing. It's really cool. So, of course, ways to help. They have a company, back to the plastic bags here, for most of plastics. They're trying to build a mega polluting petrochemical plant in Louisiana with a harm. That's ways you can help. It's a petition. Okay, so there's a petition. Wasteland. Yeah, so that's a petition there. Tells a little bit more about that too. You can learn about how the plastic pollution threatens wildlife. So there's another article on that too. If you are interested in checking out this website, it is biologicaldiversity.org. You can go there for more information. So again, International Plastic Bag Free Day is recognized today. That is brought to you by nationaldaycalendar.com. I would like to bring up this website during the show, because you can celebrate every day, do something unique or helpful. It doesn't even necessarily have to be like a celebration National Day calendar. It could be a day to recognize something, to be grateful for something, or to be in mourning with something. So it kind of just depends there. But I think it's a great website, National Day Calendar. Something else I noticed here too, and I've actually never noticed this before, they have recipes. So if you go to their website, nationaldaycalendar.com, if you go under recipes, they have a whole list of recipes that you can make for yourself. Appetizers and snacks, beverages, breads, breakfast and brunch, desserts, dinner, side dishes, and soups. So they've got some cool stuff. If you want to be a little bit more old-fashioned, they offer World War I donuts that were sold during World War I, and how to make them. Not the actual physical donuts that were produced during the time, because they wouldn't be, they'd be all moldy. But that was the Salvation Army created National Donut Day in 1938 to honor the women who served donuts to the soldiers in World War I. And I know that a little while back it was National Donut Day, so I did talk a little bit about that during the show a little while back. But you can find different recipes: best chocolate chip cookies, unstuffed pepper soup, apple cider float, blueberry pancakes. You know me, I love all things blueberry. Pancakes, muffins, donuts. That's pretty cool. Cheesy garlic pasta. They've got a whole list of things to try out here. So if you're looking for something fun to do during the summertime, trying out different hats when it comes to cooking, you can try out this website. This is National Day Calendar under recipes. You can find some really great recipes here. Ultimate cheesy bacon beer bread. Oh my goodness. Some interesting ones. Some classics, and also some very interesting ones you might have not heard of before. Irish soda bread, spinach cheddar muffins. You can try chocolate banana bread. I love chocolate. I love banana bread, but with chocolate. Oh, I bet that's really good. So they have a whole list of things. Pumpkin bread is also really phenomenal too. Peanut butter soup. I have never heard of this. Peanut butter soup. You can try making peanut butter soup. Wow, that's pretty cool. They've got a lot of different things here. So good to check it out if you're interested. That is nationaldaycalendar.com/recipes. So you can find some great recipes, try things for yourself. Even if you want to try it, mix up different recipes too. Kind of play with it a little bit. Be the mad scientists when it comes to cooking. Who knows? You might be like the inventor, Chubby and his wife Bessie, with the fried clams. Trying something new, and then it might be a success. You never know till you try. So they've got all those recipes available online at nationaldaycalendar.com. What I want to do next here is I do want to take a quick time out. It is 4:43, so we'll take a quick time out. When I come back, I want to talk about the Fantastic Flyers. I'm going to start doing this roughly towards the end of the second hour. I want to bring up Fantastic Flyers, talk a little bit about them. They're available also in Redemption Center, so I'll encourage you to stop in on Saturday if you want to pick some of these up. And we'll go from there. We'll talk a little bit about some of these great flyers and brochures that you can check out and that you can have on hand for yourself. Some of them even small enough to fit into your pocket. So stay tuned and we'll be back with more of the Midday Drive with Matt in just a bit.
Renata's Old Salem Cafe is now Renata's German restaurant with old family recipes for delicious Bavarian dinners. Renata's is also known for breakfast and lunch. Renata's German restaurant has fresh baked German pastries. For a hearty breakfast, try Renata's for pancakes, skillets, and more. They've also set the standard for catering excellence. Try Renata's German restaurant off Irving Park, west of Wise Road in Hanover Park. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com.
Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Ever take your car through the auto emissions lane only to experience the sinking feeling that your car has failed the test? Don't fret. Let Meineke at 376 Sundown in South Elgin fix the problem for you. Meineke's mechanics will determine the exact problem with your vehicle and suggest necessary repairs with Meineke's diagnostic service. Pass that test with help from the trained Meineke technicians. Call today for your appointment. 847-888-9644. That's 847-888-9644.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
In the mood for some great barbecue but just don't have time to make it yourself? Carry out Coleman's Barbecue on Elgin's East Side at 79 Clock Tower. Coleman specializes in ribs, tips, chicken wings, seafood, and sandwiches with sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and dessert. Try Coleman's Exotic Mild Sauce. It's the bomb. You can also buy sauce in gallon or pint sizes. It's prepared just right. The Coleman's Way. Call 224-535-8153.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches. To ethnic favorites such as Slovaki and Grecian chicken. Slovaki is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com.
All right, welcome back to the Midday Drive with Matt. I'm playing a slowed version of William Basinski's Water Music 2. I like this. I think it's cool. There was actually a second one I wanted to. That actually isn't the one I was going to play here. I was going to play this one. It's a little bit more sped up here. Yeah, it's very. I love relaxing music like this. I think it's just very relaxing too. And this is what the picture looks like. I love looking at this. It's unique. The artwork of this, and then the music that goes with it, it's very relaxing. I love relaxing ambience music like this. I find it very soothing. Sometimes I listen to it in the car. Sometimes I'll just sit in my room and listen to it. Yeah, this is pretty interesting artwork. Looks like a person going into the water, looking at a house underwater here, which is pretty cool. So, you know, I always like interesting, unique stuff like that. So feel free to be a part of the conversation here by checking out our YouTube channel, youtube.com @WRMN Radio. What we're going to do here into this hour, we still have maybe roughly about 8 minutes or so left here. So what I want to do is I do want to go through talking a little bit here. Let me go into my screen so that I can change it a bit here. And we'll talk a little bit about this newsletter that is now up and ready for you to check out. This is under gailborden.info. Now we're in the Fantastic Flyers section now. So I'll also bring up some of these flyers. I have some in my hand right now too. But now available is the newsletter. So you might be able to get these in the mail if you are a subscriber to the Gail Borden Library newsletter. They have now available. It's also online. It's the July to August 2024 newsletter. So you can flip through. You'll be able to see it also here too on the screen, so that you can take a look at what we have here on the website. So you can see here we've got things coming up for families, things coming up for kids, their STEAM programs, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. That's their STEAM program that they've got for kids. They also do offer any events that might be coming up here too, things like story times for kids, youth and teens. They even have pictures as well on the side. So they've got here manga and anime club too. So they've got some pictures there as well. You can drop by to make buttons and tiny merch featuring your favorite characters from Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and others as well. And you can even watch some anime and take home Japanese candy too. So that was posted. That's under the teen section there. That is July 27th on Saturdays, July 27th and August 24th at 2 p.m. So this newsletter, again, is great to have on hand. Even if you can't get it in the mail, they have it available online for free. If you check it out, all you need is internet connection. They've got their technology section, things related to devices, streaming, tools that you can use, and even classes that you can check out at the, at the Gail Borden Library, whether it's the Elgin section or the South Elgin branch, which I know that I've heard that they are expanding on too. At the top here, you can see, maybe you can see it here, Elgin Genealogical Society at the main library Grove Room, Tuesdays. Let's see, actually, when are they going to become a semi-monthly meeting? I've been to one of the meetings before. It's pretty cool. The assistants, I'm definitely going to have to check out on this. They've got the Elgin Genealogical Society's Writers Group. They've got even a picture of some old pictures there, which of course I love. They've got a whole list of things here. They also have a section that is en Espanol also. They've got upcoming events and more. So if you want to check out this, it is available now online on their website. It is gailborden.info/events/newsletter. So if you go under the events and classes, you're going to be able to find it there on this side here. You'll be able to see that's the newsletter. All you have to do is click on view newsletter and it will take you right to it. This is even a nicer layout here under the yumpu.com website, so it's a different link. But you can flip through the pages, and it is definitely handy dandy to use and to take a look at, too. I also wanted to bring up another one here. Easy enough to fit in your pockets. This is a nice little flyer or a pamphlet to check out, the Schaumburg Boomers schedule. Of course, I talked about this before. I mean, really easy. You can fit it in your pocket. I've got a little shirt pocket here. I can literally just tuck it in, and you are set and ready to go. So it's nice and easy. And then when you open it up here, too, you'll be able to see as well on YouTube that it opens up and you can take a look at the entire lineup schedule that is featured here too. And it also does show you as well here too, the calendar and calendar format. With that, below it, you can find here the list of different events coming up and game times, anything that's related to the Schaumburg Boomers. Things that are coming up here. So it's good to have on hand as well. And again, it folds up really nice and easily. I think that this is a really great marketing strategy that they did, Schaumburg Boomers, with these flyers, because it folds up so nicely. You can just put it in your pocket. It doesn't feel like you're having to carry something really heavy or big. If you want to carry this everywhere, it's really easy to carry with you. If you prefer to have physical flyers, of course, you can always just look online at boomersbaseball.com to find the lineup of games and schedules. But if you're more of a tactile, hands-on person, maybe not as much on the web, this is good to have. And I think it's really nice to have it too. It's kind of fun to just open it up as well. It's like a little opening puzzle or something. So you can check it out. They've got the lineup. Today is July 3rd. So let's see what's coming up here. Special July 3rd fireworks night presented by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. That is tonight. And if you look at here, if I look at July 3rd, it looks like it's at 6:30 p.m. is when they're going to be. Tomorrow on 4th of July, they also have a home game coming up. That's at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. Great to go if you have a certificate. If not, that's totally fine as well. You can go online, WRMN1410.com. You can also purchase certificates that way online if you like. But they do have a post-game fireworks super show and patriotic cap giveaway for the first 1,500 fans, brought to you by Amazon Fresh. And that's coming up July 4th tomorrow for their game. Again, you can visit their website, boomersbaseball.com, for more information. This is really a nice little pamphlet to have that offers great information, and you can easily tuck it away in your shirt pocket or in your pants pocket too, or in your purse or bag, wherever. So it's really nice and handy to have that. Another pretty cool flyer I wanted to present to you today is the African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio. This is a nicely designed flyer here. You've got the drive-through safari open every day, rain or shine, at 267 South Lightner Road in Port Clinton, Ohio. So if you're planning on taking a trip to Ohio here is a great opportunity to pick up some of these flyers. Again, these flyers that I've got posted right here are also available in Redemption Center. You can stop in on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to pick some up for yourself. You can visit this website, AfricanSafariWildlifePark.com, only 17 miles from Cedar Point. So if you're planning a vacation to see Cedar Point, it's only 17 miles away if you're looking for some extra activities to do. They do have a nice little map at the back here too, so you can take a look at the map from exit 124, 53 North Catawba Island, and then right at State Road, left at Right Hand Road. So it does tell a little bit of a description there, how to exit and how to come through there as well. They also do have the hours of operation for the summertime, open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., last car admitted at 6 p.m., and then it is closed, of course, for the wintertime. Tells a little bit about the activities to enjoy. including educational animal programs, drive-through safari, walk-through safari, camel rides, rabbit row, gem mining, aviary adventure, and kangaroo feeding. And it also does say here, too, that you can also cut out some of these coupons. So what you do is, actually, you wouldn't cut them out. What you would do is... oh, no, you would. You would cut it out because it's got the line here that you can cut them out with. It's $2.50 off adults, $1.50 off children, and you can pick that up for yourself. Scan that QR code as well, too. So they do have some coupons listed on this actual flyer, too, which I think is pretty cool indeed. So if you want to check it out, this is available also in Redemption Center. You can feel free to stop in on Saturdays. That is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to check out these flyers. I wanted to bring up some of these cool flyers so that you know what's, kind of just some cool stuff to talk about here and to mention as well. So wanted to bring that up there for you. So of course that you know what is going on. And this does wrap it up here for the second hour of the drive time. Or I'm sorry, for the midday drive. I got to get used to saying that. For the midday drive with Matt. Hope you are enjoying the ride with the midday drive. We will be back with more in just a bit. We'll talk about some other things as well. And then, of course, during the 5:30 segment, we'll be in our drive time, dinner time segment, the midday drive dinner time segment, talking about some places to consider going to when it comes to some good food and activities. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Discover the authentic taste of Italy at Mazziano's Pizza and Pastaria at Route 20 and Nestler in Elgin. There is one true fact of everyday life that never dulls: the simple pleasure of eating great Italian food. At Mazziano's, they'll make sure your dinner or lunch will be the best part of your day. Whether you have a taste for pizza or any of Mazziano's homemade Italian recipes, like ravioli or lasagna, they can also cater your party. Enjoy it any way you like: delivery, carry out, or dine in. Visit Mazzianos.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Eloquist. A fiery collision on Interstate 8 near Farnsworth Avenue caused major disruptions on Monday. A semi-trailer truck and a passenger vehicle collided around noon, leading to the truck being engulfed in flames, according to the Illinois State Police. Thankfully, only minor injuries were recorded. The accident remains under investigation. Drivers in Illinois are facing higher prices at the pump as the state gas tax has risen to 47 cents per gallon, an increase of 1.6 cents. This adjustment marks the third such hike since 2023, following a period where the tax had remained steady at 39.2 cents. In a significant development for workers in Chicago and Cook County, minimum wage rates have seen an increase. Starting Monday, employees in Chicago noticed a bump in their paychecks for the new hourly rate of $16.20 per hour, marking a rise from the previous $15.80 per hour. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, like bringing brownies to a dinner party. But I never bring brownies with nuts, because not everyone likes nuts, so they wouldn't eat those brownies. And even people who do like nuts will still eat brownies without them. Why? Because they're brownies.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Listen up. Four Corners Radio is the new addition to WRMN's exciting lineup of highly informative talk radio programs. The show is hosted by William Pellerinos, a nationally recognized DUI expert witness and author of the book DUIs Decoded. The discussions on this program will focus on legal issues, food and restaurants, arts and entertainment, and diabetic health information. William Pellerinos brings on a variety of guests that include restaurant chefs, health experts, authors, attorneys, police officers, nurses, and local artists. Listen to Four Corners Radio every Saturday at noon, beginning on Saturday, May 25th on WRMN. Find out more info on Twitter at Police Project 1 and on Facebook at Pellerinos Police Project. That's Pelarenos Police Project.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bulls and Patrick Williams have agreed on a 5-year, $90 million deal. Meanwhile, Jalen Smith is joining the club, agreeing to a 3-year, $27 million contract. Meanwhile, DeMar DeRozan likely moving on. He wants to play for Los Angeles, where LeBron James said he'd take a pay cut for the free agent to join the team. Light day around Major League Baseball on Monday, just 3 games are on the schedule. In Toronto, the Astros beat the Blue Jays 3-1. In 10 innings, the Mets cut by the Nationals 9-7 in D.C. A 10-inning affair in Denver, the Rockies beat the Brewers 8-7. On the schedule tonight, the Cubs start a series at home against the Phillies. 2-4 Hayden Wesneski gets the start for Chicago. The Cubs have dropped 7 of 10 and sit last in the National League Central. The White Sox visit the Guardians tonight. 2-7 Chris Flexen starts against 3-6 Carlos Carrasco. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Celebrate July 4th with savings at Lowe's. For a limited time, save on the essentials you need to make your garden pop for summer, like Miracle-Gro 25-quart potting mix. Get 2 bags for just $16 and get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. Hurry, these deals won't last long because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Miracle-Gro excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details while supplies last.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk.
Life hack.
Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select the new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or StraightTalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Requires activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com.
Keeping your car's coolant system in good shape with a regular flush is really important. Let the experts at Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin remove your old coolant, preventing chemical buildups in your engine. Then they'll fill your entire system with new coolant to help your engine run smoothly and prevent rust and corrosion, increasing your engine's lifespan. To schedule your appointment, call 847-888-9644.
The lightest, fluffiest pancakes are calling your name at JoJo's Diner, 1935 West Gulf Road in Schaumburg. JoJo's has a huge breakfast menu featuring skillets, eggs Benedict, and so much more. Don't stop at breakfast. JoJo's also offers great burgers, sandwiches, and shakes. And for mouth-watering prime rib, try JoJo's for dinner. They have such a versatile menu. JoJo's Diner is family-owned and operated, and it's one of Schaumburg's best-kept secrets. Visit jojosdiner.com today.
Welcome back to the Midday Drive with Matt. Broadcasting here from downtown Elgin. It's a relaxing Wednesday midday drive. We've got here the ambience of Hideaway, brought to you by the Little Nightmares soundtrack. This is a favorite video game of mine, Little Nightmares. Oh my goodness, I love the series. And this is an ambience video on YouTube. It's called Hideaway, and it's one of the soundtracks in the game. They have one of the characters goes into like a hideaway area, because you'd have to check out the game. It's a horror game, but it's a beautifully done horror game. It's a very like they have stuff like this that's very relaxing. It's not entirely creepy. Some of it is really, really beautiful too. So it's a very well done game series. And this is one of also musics that I do like to also listen to. That's also very relaxing. You know, and I do like the nice occasional relaxing music here. And this is actually here is a picture of what it looks like, the artwork. And that's actually a scene from the actual game too, Little Nightmares. It's a really, really beautifully well done game as well there too. If you want to join in the conversation, feel free to by going on our YouTube channel, youtube.com at WRMN radio. You can also feel free to give me a call today, 847-931-1410, if you would like to do that. We have our special deal going on right now online. Don't forget to check it out on our website, WRMN1410.com. If you go under daily deals and new businesses, you'll be able to find it. We do have it available right now, still going on throughout the week. This is using the promo code Independence during checkout to receive an additional 25% off already marked down price. This excludes Wisconsin Dells, but everything else is fair game. Check it out once your online shopping totals $10 or more. Again, you can use the promo code Independence there. So pretty nice to check that out. That is available online right now. Online right now. Catherine commenting in here. Very interesting venue today. Yes, very good. Interesting venue going on today. Brendan saying, hi, Matt. Hello, Brendan. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Again, a very happy birthday to Terry. Having her nice glass of champagne. Hopefully having a nice dinner for herself and enjoying staying up late watching a movie or two. So that's always fun. The little simple things like that in life that bring us joy. So again, check out our website, WRMN1410.com. If you want to view the lineup of all of our different shows that we have, that is available online. That is WRMN1410.com. You can view what we have here. We have some new shows here, Democracy Now!, which is from 2 to 3 p.m., the Midday Drive with Matt from 3 to 6 o'clock. And then also on the weekends here, we also do have, of course, Radio Shopping Show now live. That is 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock is when we have that live. Another cool show to check out, of course, now live here, Four Corners Radio from 12 to 1 o'clock. You can also check out another great list of lineups, including Rich on Tech. If you love all things techie and tech news, that's definitely a show to listen to. That is Rich on Tech from 1 to 4 p.m. 1 to 4 p.m. And also check out all the other lineup of things, too. Paul Parent Garden Show is another one here, too, from 6 to 8 a.m. in the morning on Sundays. and more. So check it out. That's all on our website for the weekday lineup as well as our weekend lineup too. So good to check that out. What I wanted to do during this hour here is kind of bring up things that are happening in the area. What I wanted to start off here was mentioning, of course, the 4th of July parade that's coming up tomorrow. So this is under elginil.gov. This is the website to go to for the 4th of July parade lineup. What is to be expected? The city of Elgin, of course, excited to celebrate the 4th of July parade. Coming up tomorrow, there's going to be a pet parade, concert, and fireworks, all occurring coming up tomorrow. That is starting at 9 a.m., located at the intersection of Douglas and Slade. Our staff is going to be out there too. Our team, WRMN, is going to be out there at the corner of Kimball. We're really right in front of Danny's on Douglas is where we're going to be. The parade concludes at the intersection of Douglas and Highland near City Hall. Again, that's coming up tomorrow. And then the registration for the parade, of course, is already closed because it is already tomorrow. The pet parade is also going to be happening. Elgin's Pet Parade invites all house pets to participate for free. The pet parade will begin at 8:30 a.m. starting at Douglas Avenue near Ann Street, heading southbound on Douglas Avenue, and concluding at Elgin City Hall at 150 Dexter Court. So that's going to be pretty cool there too. The participants will receive a participation gift from Dogtopia and will be on site at their pet parade after party donation extravaganza. Pretty cool, right? And if anyone is interested, you can also donate, and with this donation, all the proceeds then go to the Anderson Animal Shelter. You can also see the list of donations that are needed for the animal shelter, which I'll pull up on the screen here too. It takes you directly to an Amazon.com wish list for Amazon.com, and it does tell you some things that they're looking to have donated. Even if it's just something real small too, it definitely helps out. It doesn't even have to be anything real big or expensive. Anything can help out that's on this wish list here too. So good to check that out. As of course, here too, the Pet Parade Grand Marshal will be determined by a social media contests. And I think I did already see that they posted that. If I remember seeing that a little bit. Let me see here. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Let me see. Or maybe it was something else. City of Elgin, Illinois government. Okay, Pet Parade. See, I did see, so there was something up here that I did notice. It was, 5 days ago, official Supreme Chancellor of the Elgin Midwest 4th of July Pet Parade Grand Marshal Dolan is their lucky winner. I knew I did see something about that while searching online here. Dolan is the winner. So congratulations to little Dolan. Should be a fun time. He's going to be the Grand Marshal. For some reason, I'm not able to find the actual article. I'm trying to see if I can maybe find it on Facebook, if it might have been posted on the City of Elgin, Illinois government page. Oh, here it is. Look at that. So there it is there. The winner has been announced. This was back in June. Dolan is the lucky winner. Dolan will receive a donated prize from Dogtopia of South Elgin and Critters of South Elgin and will lead the 4th of July Pet Parade. So congratulations to Dolan, a beautiful dog, if you want to check out the Pet Parade that is going to be coming up tomorrow at 8:30. So very cool that is featured. Road closures. So this is for the road closures here. Road closures preparations begin on July 3rd at 8 a.m. We might have, of course, if you've already been in the downtown Elgin area, you might have already seen that. I have for sure, with some of the road closure signs already up. Of course, they've got other setups ready to go. With soft road closures on Douglas Avenue, only local traffic allowed. So you can even see here now we've got local traffic going through as well here. At 7 a.m. on July 4th, there will be a hard road closure on Douglas Avenue. Cars parked on the following streets on 4th of July after 6 a.m. will be, it says cars parked on the following streets on July 4th after 6 a.m. will be towed. It says North Grove Avenue from Kimball Street to River Bluff Road, Brook Street from Kimball Street to River Bluff Road from Spring Street to North Grove Avenue, and Douglas Avenue from River Bluff Road to Chicago. So it's important that you get your cars out of the way there too, because it says here cars parked on the following streets on July 4th after 6 a.m. will be towed. So it's important to keep that in mind. We advise that you arrive early. All parking in downtown Elgin area is for free, besides the ample amount of street parking, even with the closest streets. Downtown Elgin offers plenty of free parking in lots and decks throughout the downtown area. A full map can also be viewed there, too. And I usually do, whenever it's the 4th of July, I end up parking in the deck. Even when I get here early, sometimes you can't even find parking in the main free parking lot area closest to City Hall area, near the post office. So good to come earlier than not, if you really want to find some really good parking. And then the parade steps off promptly at 9 a.m. at the intersection of Slade and Douglas Avenues at the ends of Douglas Avenue and Division Street near City Hall. Seating is available along Douglas Avenue. I'm sorry, I lost my place here when I was reading it. Seating is available along Douglas Avenue in the public right-of-way from Slade Avenue at the end of to the end of the parade route. The parade will end at approximately 11 a.m. Please note that there is an ongoing construction in front of the Elgin Police Department at 151 Douglas Avenue as well too. So it has caused some viewing space to be blocked. This was posted on their website here. This is elginil.gov. And also check out things coming up here for the 4th of July concerts and fireworks. There's going to be a continuation, of course, of the celebration of 4th of July at the Festival Park with music, food trucks, drinks, children's activities, photo opportunities, tabletop games, pie eating contest, sponsored by Paul's Family Restaurant. I love it. That's at 1300 Lawrence Avenue. That is an item you can get during Radio Shopping Show, $10 certificate for 6 during Radio Shopping Show on Saturdays Live is when you can get the Paul's Family Restaurant. And a spectacular fireworks display, too. They're having, of course, the different bands here. Secondhand Soul from 5 to 6. 6:30 to 8 p.m. is iPop. And that really, the iPop looks like it's very like 2000s. I love it. And then they also have the pie eating contest. That is from 8 to 8:30 and 8:30 to 10. American Vinyl All-Star Band. Fireworks approximately at 9:20 p.m. lasting 15 to 20 minutes. And then it does go into grand detail more about here too with the pie eating contests, the vendors. So they have a vendor location there, parking, and more. So this is all listed up on their website here. So it's good to take a look at it. That's elginil.gov. That's the website that you can go to. Even if you type into Google here too, 4th of July parades near me, you'll be able to find other parades that are going to be coming up here as well. You can find the 4th of July parade at Barrington High School in Barrington. That's from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Wheaton 4th of July parade is at 10 a.m. tomorrow in downtown Wheaton. If you go all the way out to Lake Zurich, they're going to have it at the Paulus Park tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's a celebration that's going to be going on. And more. So they have a whole list here. Even if you just look up on Google, 4th of July parades near me and celebrations, you can take a look at the lineup within the area and even a little bit further out there too, if you are interested. So that is, again, some things coming up here. That is the 4th of July parades. You can be able to find out all that information there too. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., they're going to have it at Sabatino Park. That's at Sleepy Hollow. They have this under exploreelginarea.com is where you can find this information. The entire lineup of things. They're also going to have a pie eating contest that's going to be available on that day. That's 2:30 p.m. 2:30 p.m. is when they're going to have that. For more information, you can visit shsc-il.org for more information. So they've got all that listed there too. That is, again, exploreelginarea.com. That's where you can find all that info. We do have a caller on hold here, so we'll take you to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello. Just a quick question.
Yes.
Did you get Sycamore Speedway this year, or do you think you might get them?
We don't have Sycamore Speedway. I'm not quite sure if we're going to get them.
Okay. That's one of those things I heard you were on, and I thought I better ask.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. We appreciate it.
All righty. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye now. If you do want to take a look at what we do have available for Shop Show, you can go to our website under WRMN1410.com under Radio Shopping Show. Shop Show is live on Saturdays now, so only on Saturdays. That is from 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock for a live radio shopping show. And then our Redemption Center hours of operation are on Saturdays only. That is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That is when you'll be able to shop for the deals. Other than that, of course, you can also feel free to go online. We do have 25% off right now online when you use the promo code Independence during checkout. And to receive that additional 25% off is a good steal of a deal. I want to run through here things that are happening in the area, other things as well. This was posted under What's Happening in Elgin about 40 minutes ago. Have you heard there's a new manufacturing/tech building coming to ECC? This is Monday, July 8th at 6 p.m. Elgin Community, that's right. Elgin Community the Elgin Township welcomes you and invites you. Join them at the Elgin Township Board meeting to hear ECC President Mr. David Sam provide an update and presentation on the new $80 million Manufacturing and Technology Center at Elgin Community College. So you can learn more a little bit on that. That is Monday, July 8th at 6 p.m. If you want to contact them, you can contact their number 847-741-2045. And this is Elgin Township at 729 South McLean Boulevard in Elgin. So that is something that is coming pretty soon. That was posted on What's Happening in Elgin. What's happening in St. Charles? If you're ready for the weekend, you know I am. I'm going to be here on Sunday, the Kane County Flea Market. I am looking forward to it. Finding all the good deals there too. Even if I don't get a whole lot of stuff, I always just like to look and see what they have to offer. So it's coming up Saturday, July 6th from 12 to 5 p.m. and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm going to be going with my brother Ryan and my good friend Charlie. That's going to be coming up this Sunday. I am looking forward to that. Vendors located inside and outside. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. So that schedule is also listed up on this What's Happening in St. Charles. You can also look under upcoming events and view everything that's also upcoming there too. So if you go in, you'll be able to see, oh, here we go, happening now, Independent Players, The Outsiders. So we did talk a little bit about that. I know Leah did not too long ago have an interview with Jonathan Horn, the director of the show, and they are having that Independent Players proudly presenting The Outsiders. That's coming up already tomorrow. That's June 21st at 7:30 p.m. through till July 5th at 7:30 p.m. as well. So that's at the Elgin Art Showcase. Definitely don't want to miss out on that. What's happening in Geneva? They only have 2 openings left. If you are interested, call them. This is for the Kids Photography Camp. This is a photography camp coming up pretty soon here. They only have, this was posted 4 hours ago. They only have 2 openings left. That was posted again 4 hours ago. So we'll see maybe if they happen to maybe still have them. If not, they'll probably post on it too. Kids will learn about the history of photography, as well as types of cameras, creative composition, photography terms, types of photographers, and printing photos too. Again, you can follow along here. You can call that number for more information or also to register. That was posted on What's Happening in Geneva. Coming up here, GenevaChamber.com announces here June 9th. Oh, wait, this already happened, right? Or is it already in July? I might have maybe. Oh, I thought it was July 19th, the Swedish days. So Swedish days, yeah. That already happened. Goodness me. For some reason, I read it as July 19th or 23rd. I was like, oh, wait, I'm pretty sure the Swedish days already happened. You can also take a look at the lineup on algonquin.org, upcoming events. They have like a committee of the whole meeting coming up July 9th at 7:30 p.m. They have a note here, July 10th, all day. This is the water/sewer utility bills are due, so they posted that under upcoming events for Algonquin. They have a historic commission meeting coming up July 10th, 7 p.m., and more that you can also take a look at here. Lyons Armstrong Memorial Pool in Algonquin is having on July 12th monthly theme nights from 6 to 8 p.m. So that sounds like a fun event to go to. On July 12th, they have Christmas in July and Member Appreciation Night on August 9th. So that sounds like a lot of fun to go to. It is the Summer Splash Countdown, and the countdown is over because we are in the summer season. If you want to visit this website, algonquin.org, it's the Village of Algonquin. They posted on here about the Lyons Armstrong Memorial Pool, and it looks like they have some fun activities coming up here with also the monthly themed nights at the pool. They also have, scrolling up the page, of course, the 4th of July parade tomorrow. This was posted on here. This is an event by the Sleepy Hollow Service Club of Illinois. So this is in Algonquin. This is the Bill Ritchie Memorial Parade starting at 11:30 a.m. with the fire departments leading the parade around Sabatino Park, made up of children on bikes, skaters, tractors, and floats. So that was also posted up onto their website. Checking out here with what's happening in Aurora. Let's see here. This one, let's see some different events coming up. There's something coming up here called Pups on the Patio coming up this Saturday at 12 p.m. This is at Chopped, it says. It's an event by Wags to Wishes Animal Rescue. I love that. Wags to Wishes. That's so cute. Come eat, drink, and adopt. Wags will be at Chopped for an adoption event supported by Tito's. For every Tito's drink purchased, $1 is donated to Wags throughout July and August. You can come visit them, meet all of their pups. That's coming up Saturday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be Pups on the Patio. That is so cute that they are having that event coming up. So, again, lots of things that you can check out here, events coming up and more. All of this is available up on these different Facebook pages and websites. The time is 5:28. I'm going to take another quick time out. We'll be back into the midday drive dinner time, where I like to give some suggestions on some places to go to out to dinner. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
This summer, get outside and enjoy a quick round of golf at the Twin Lakes Golf Course in Palatine. Twin Lakes features an executive 9-hole golf course with a driving range, cafe, and pro shop. Just starting the game, lessons are available. Take a couple of hours for yourself and stop at the Twin Lakes Rec Area off Northwest Highway and hit the links. For a tee time, call 847-934-6050.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400, and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species, the zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit milwaukeezoo.org.
Wow, it's here, the Kane County Fair, July 17th through the 21st in St. Charles. It's fun for everyone. Grandstand thrills, pro champion bull riders, demo derby, music on the Miller Lite soundstage, classic car show, and more. Always free parking. Kane County Fair, July 17th through the 21st in St. Charles at the Kane County Fairgrounds. Visit kanecountyfair.com. Wow, it's here, and it's fantastic. Brought to you in part by Ascension St. Joseph Elgin and Ascension Mercy Aurora and Miller Lite.
By love of food and wellness, Mockingbird Bar and Garden of East Dundee encourages you to eat seasonal and clean while still indulging a bit. Whether food is served fresh or wood-fired, nothing is overcomplicated. Mockingbird Bar and Garden promises to give your palate something delicious and new and aspires to be a hive of buzz and activity. Start your weekend with an espresso or complement dinner with wine, specialty cocktails, or craft beer. Visit mockingbirdbarandgarden.com today.
Oakcrest Residence is marking 120 years of continuous service for older adults. A private, non-for-profit community organization offering cutting-edge solutions for seniors with emphasis on personal choice and innovative programs. Located at 204 South State Street, you'll find short-term and permanent living along with daily options. This building is worth a visit. Blended with style and surrounded with historic significance. Make sure to ask to see the Cellar Pub, a resource available for private group rental. Really, this place has it all. During this 120th anniversary celebration year, the community is invited to join in for free lunches and programs. For more information, visit oakcrestatrium.org. That's oakcrestatrium.org.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive. It is the Midday Drive time, dinner time segment here, where I like to give some suggestions on some nice places to get some good dinner. You know what? We're coming up to the weekend, right? It's Wednesday. It's going to go by fast with 4th of July. Maybe you feel like not cooking at home. You want to go out to a nice place, enjoy some good food, nice outdoor company, or maybe even inside as well. Enjoy a luxury experience, or maybe something a little bit more comfortable for yourself. We got some suggestions here for you. Feel free to be a part of the conversation. If you want to join us live on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. You can always hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. Well, once you hit the subscribe button, then you're subscribed. So it's not like you always have to keep doing it. But saying for those, of course, who are interested, who want to subscribe, you can. If not, that's totally chill. No worries there, of course. But nonetheless, still, we've got it available. So I also wanted to mention here, too, again, a big thank you to Spectra Tech in Hanover Park. They would like to say thank you to all the local men and women in our armed forces who risk their lives daily to preserve our freedom and way of life. God bless America. This important reminder was a courtesy of Spectra Tech in Hanover Park. For 35 years, over 35 years, they have been producing precision quality parts at competitive prices. For more information, you can call their number at 630-539-4190 or visit their website at Spectra, or at Specta, that's S-P-E-C-T-A, Specta, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong here, Specta-techgrinding.com is that website to visit. So thank you to them. What I want to do here is talk about a suggestion to you. Now, I was going through some places here, and one thing that popped up that I thought was kind of interesting in the wording of what the place was. I was going through, I was saying, I'm going to look up places within the area, I actually, what I looked up was unique places near me. And that's what I looked up during the prep for my show. And I was like, okay, let's see what we've got here. What's in the area? A place I've never heard of before that might be a unique place to go to. And one of the words came up. I was scrolling through on Google and I saw the list and then I stopped. I was like, wait a minute. I just saw the word pinstripes. So I looked it up. I was like, oh, I just saw the word pinstripes. And of course, what I think of when I think of, you think of pinstripes is the usual pinstripes, like a pinstripe suit. Of course, you know me, all the Victorian stuff. I think of pinstripes, and I think pinstripes are really cool. Like pinstripe Victorian dresses are pretty cool too. All that stuff. But when I saw this word, that's what I thought of. However, it does not have anything to do with Victorian pinstripe suits and outfits. It is a place in South Barrington, an Italian bistro, and it's also a bowling alley too. So these came up on my page. I was like, this is interesting. I have never heard of them before. Now, this is South Barrington, so it's a little bit more east from directly within the Fox River Valley area. When you go down the Fox River or up the Fox River, it's a little bit more east from there. But I still want to talk about them because it came up on the list, and I was like, this is interesting. Kind of maybe talk a little bit about them here because I was like, never heard of this place before. And it's a nice place to go to. When I was looking at it, at the pictures and getting more information about them too, I was like, this is Pinstripes. It's a bistro and it's also a bowling alley too. So what they do offer is fine dining. If you do like a fine dining experience, like I say, I always describe the fine dining experience as artistic. So it's like artistically done, as you can tell from the picture that I have up on the screen here too. Everything is laid out in a certain way. You can tell that the chefs that make these have an artistic eye for how it is, how they want it displayed, or how the head chef might want it displayed, or how the restaurant wants it displayed. So it's very artistic. Putting on, a pepper here and there with maybe a little bit of a mint leaf. That's pretty cool. You can see here, too, how it's like this dish, for example. You got that steak. Looks like maybe Brussels sprouts and then a lineup of tomato with slices of cheese on there, too, and some leaves. It's just very artistically designed. It's pleasing to the eye the way it looks, and it's a fine dining experience. So this is called Pinstripes. This is in South Barrington, pinstripes.com. I want to take a dive into it and see what they have to offer. They are a location that offers a unique variety of entertainment and events every day of the week. You can enjoy their made-from-scratch Italian-American cuisine during Saturday and Sunday brunch with the family, happy hour after work, or a night of bowling and boke. All right, let's see. I should have researched how to pronounce this. Boke? See, I see the two C's and I see it as k, boke. Like in Italian, like it means ball. Okay. How do you pronounce boke? And then it just goes into a little bit. I think that's how it's pronounced. Maybe. I don't know. I see the two C's. I think of Italian words with the two C's pronounced as K, like k, because I have some ancestors that have C's in their name, and it was always pronounced k, like k. Like what's a family name of mine? Now I'm getting off subject here, but I think usually like there's some names that have C's and it's always been pronounced k, even if it's like but anyways, different pronunciation. I'm going to say boke. I'm going to say boke. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I don't know. Anywho, so if you check it out, they're at 100 West Higgins Road in South Barrington, Illinois. And this is, again, Pinstripes. Let's take a look at their menu. Let's see what they have for their menu here. You can get spaghetti and meatballs with the gravy on there, too. That's what Italians call it, as my dad's half Italian, so in his family they always called it lu gravy. My great-grandma Lucy used to say lu gravy. It was never like the sauce. It was always gravy. You can also check out here, too. They've got some drinks that you can enjoy. At Pinstripes, they pride themselves on setting the highest culinary standards possible. They start from scratch. From wood fire oven pizzas to seasonal gelato, each and every Italian-American dish is made in-house. They're committed to serving quality, locally sourced ingredients in every dish. They take pride in their thoughtfully selected wine list, rotating craft beers, celebrating local breweries, and an attractive variety of handcrafted cocktails. So you can take a look at their menu there too if you want to go out for a nice dinner. Here's a lineup with some pictures of what they have to offer. So you can see they've got what looks like to be a very nice, fancy looking lasagna plate. You can also check out, of course, it looks like they have seafood. You can try their, of course, pasta. They offer, what is this? Looks like a lobster mac and cheese. That looks delicious. So it does look like they also do offer comfort food with definitely a fancy twist to it. I mean, you can even see the way that the plate is some of these cuisines are laid out. It's very artistic and fancy. So if you want to check it out, the entire list is available on their website, pinstripes.com. They've got lobster bisque. You can try their tenderloin sliders, pizzas, and flatbreads. They've got signature sandwiches, salads. They've got pastas, lobster mac and cheese. That looks really good. I saw the picture there. The chef's entrees is another one. Sides. So they have a different list of sides. You can get like grilled asparagus, cheesy polenta, crispy potatoes, truffle fries, and more. If you want to end the night with a nice dessert, look at the lineup of desserts they've got. Some good-looking desserts. They have house-made gelato. You can do caramelized cheesecake, coffee and tea. Lots of different options there. Liqueurs as well. And you can take a look at the pictures here, too. They have some good options. You can even get like a gelato with some fruit in there, too. That is posted onto their menu. And then for bowling, again, they offer bowling here. It's a modern spin on bowling, and it also gives you a taste of sophisticated fun. Their full-service food and beverage menu is available while you game, too, which is always fun. You know, you want to play a game of bowling, and you want to have some food while eating as well. You know, eating some food while also doing it as well to help you re-energize. And why not enjoy bowling with some good food? It looks like they have those options here mixed together, too. So you can take a look at what they do offer, the pricing there for bowling, and also the prices for bocce. I bet it's bocce. Bocce ball, right? Is that what it is? Bocce? I don't know. I saw the word, and then I saw this little icon here of the ball being thrown right on the page. I don't know if you can see it if you're on YouTube. It was like bocce ball. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I think that's how you pronounce it, bocce ball, I think. I don't know. I'll have to double check and look. But anywho, this is Pinstripes. I thought it was kind of an interesting place to check out here. They have bowling, and they also have some fine dining as well, too. So check it out. Pinstripes.com is a website to go to. You can also check out on Google. They just even have there, too. They have some options, like pictures that you can check out. They have like an outside area, too, that you can go to with some tents, some shade, and then also a fire pit there. They also have some seasonal patio. They have a seasonal patio with some fine dining options. You can go to their private event. You can even see the interior here is pretty nice and modern as well. You also do get kind of a Tuscan color scheme there as well, which I love. Yeah, it's really cool. It looks like a really cool place. This is in South Barrington. Again, fine dining mixed with bowling as well, too. Pretty cool. So if you want to check it out, that is pinstripes.com. That is the website to go to. The time here is 5:44. So I'm going to take another quick timeout, and then I'll talk about the second place I wanted to bring up here, too. And then we'll kind of close out the show a little bit here as well. Just sending some reminders out to you folks when it comes to our website, how to shop online, and more. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Blast off! As Circus World boldly goes where no circus has gone before. Feel the big bang as Tina the Human Cannonball flies high. Defy gravity with an upside-down rocketeer, perky poodles, soaring aerial acts, plus camels, llamas, horses, and ponies orbiting the ring. Jugglers, zany comedy, and space cadet music invite you to blast off to family fun at Circus World.
Open Book joins the WRMN lineup every Monday from 1 to 2 p.m. Tune in to Open Book with the Gale Borden Library as their team brings you the features and events the library offers. Educational, informational, and timely. Open Book includes the services Gale Borden Library offers, like the summer reading program. That's Open Book every Monday at 1 p.m. with the Gale Borden Library. Brought to you thanks to KCT Credit Union, where your financial well-being is their top priority.
Attention Fox River Valley. In response to listener input, WRMN AM 1410 is bringing back the live radio shopping show to your Saturday mornings. Join us from 8 a.m. to noon every Saturday starting June 29th for incredible deals and unbeatable savings. And that's not all. Our Redemption Center will now be open only on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So mark your calendars and get ready for Saturday morning shopping sprees with WRMN AM 1410, your station for great savings and local fun.
Microsoft has new computers that put AI first, this special category called Copilot Plus PCs. They have minimum specs plus a chip just for AI. The company unveiling the first Surface devices with the designation, powered by Qualcomm chips, not Intel. One notable AI feature is called Recall. It lets your computer remember everything you do so that you can find files, images, and websites later. More tech news tips on Rich on Tech.
Every Saturday from 1 to 4, right here on WRMN.
One of the best events to look forward to every summer is the theater. Coming in July, the Elgin Summer Theater brings The Prom to the Hemmons Cultural Center. The Prom tells the story of an Indiana high schooler barred from bringing her girlfriend to the prom. When her story pops up on Twitter, 4 Broadway performers descended upon her small Indiana town in an earnest but misguided attempt to fight the injustice. The Prom expertly captures all the humor and heart of a classic musical comedy with a message that resonates with audiences now more than ever. Running weekends of July 12th and 19th with 7:30 primetime shows on Friday and Saturday and Sunday's matinee at 3 p.m. Buy tickets online at hemmons.org or visit the box office at 45 Symphony Way in Elgin. Again, go see The Prom on the weekends of July 12th and 19th at the Hemmons Center in Elgin, Illinois. Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species. The zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit MilwaukeeZoo.org.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Midday Drive with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you are enjoying the ride with the Midday Drive today. Don't forget, tomorrow is our live broadcast for the 4th of July parade. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to be here in the hot seat, broadcasting live, making sure everything comes in nice and smoothly for you to enjoy. Of course, we are going to be broadcasting live for the 4th of July parade. Nothing beats, of course, going out to the 4th of July parade, too. So we encourage you physically go out to the 4th of July parade. But for those of you who cannot, we are here to help and assist, of course, with the 4th of July parade broadcast. You'll be able to watch us live on YouTube and also through the airwaves. What I wanted to do here is I wanted to, for the last roughly 8 minutes or so, talk a little bit about another place I wanted to bring up here. And then if there's a little time left, just kind of go through some reminders. But I wanted to take you to the comments on YouTube because we have a testimonial here. Pinstripes is very nice. This is Terry. Again, happy birthday, Terry. She says here, Pinstripes is very nice. We have ordered a lot of office catering from them. They do a great job. Oh, that's great. When you get that office catering, that sounds pretty nice, for sure. So that's Pinstripes. She says it's very nice. Very good. And again, when a place does a great job when it comes to office catering, too, you know that they are definitely a keeper. So that's awesome. Brendan says here, the Pinstripes in Hoffman Estates. Let me double check and see. Pinstripes. They have, what is this? Let me see some other ones here. The one that, okay, so they have one in, I'm seeing Oakbrook. Let me see. Pinstripes. They have South Barrington, Chicago, Northbrook, Oakbrook. So I am seeing a couple other ones there too that they have. I can't believe I've never heard of this place before. Wow. But still nonetheless pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, that is on there on the Google site or whatever you use. Very cool, says Catherine, with a nice little emoji there, smiley face with some sunglasses. Yes, very cool indeed. The second place I wanted to talk about is more big portions if you want comfort food. If you want something really delicious, something really big and delicious. Big portions, and also fairly good prices too for the portions that you get. If you are a local in Elgin and you want to try some pizza, or maybe you want to try, a nice big juicy burger with cheese fries lathered in cheese and just cheese and beef and everything is big portions, check out Saw Factory. It is amazing. I love their burgers here. The burgers at Saw Factory are absolutely amazing. My favorite burger place to go to get burgers is still Kara's Family Restaurants. Village Squire has, for me, the best burgers. The bacon cheeseburger is my favorite. But this comes very close to it. Saw Factory burgers are very, very good. You get a lot of food. So this is a place to go to if you are very hungry. Maybe after a long day of work, you want to pick up some good food. Saw Factory has it for you. Saw Factory, when you do order, it's not super fast, so it's not like McDonald's or like a typical drive-through. It's like super, like a freaky fast, super fast. It does take time to make the food, but it is totally worth it. Every ingredient at Saw Factory uses the best of the best, it says here. And again, you do get high-quality ingredients in their food. So this is located at 751 North State Street, right up here in Elgin, and they're open now until 9 p.m. Here's a little sneak peek on the burger that you can get. And actually, I have to say as well, the burger looks even bigger in person. The one that they've got up here on their page, the burger looks even bigger than that. So let me go to their website, Saw Factory. They also do have it here. It's Harold's Chicken. So they also offer Harold's Chicken there too. You can get some chicken. I've had testimonials before as well. Brendan here, favorite restaurant is Burger King. Yeah, Burger King's good too. I miss the salads at Burger King. That was something I really like. I do like the wraps though at Burger King. Those are also good. The Royal Crispy wraps, those are very good, and they're actually a pretty good price there too. But back here to the Saw Factory, yeah, they have Harold's Chicken. And then they also do, of course, have their pizza. I've never had their pizza before. The only thing I've gotten are their burgers that are really big. You get big burgers here. So if you want to check out their menu, there's available online. You can zoom up and you can see. Let me see if they've got another picture of their burger. If I go online here. I actually haven't checked out the other stuff that they have. So I'm going to have to look through this because I just get the burger pretty much. They offer hot dogs, chicken sandwiches, hot dogs, salads, kids' meals, fries. They have everything. Sandwiches, burgers. Let's see. What else do they use? Was the pizza, of course, breadsticks, chicken, fresh house-made chicken that they have there. So they have a whole list of things. Pastas, side orders, shakes, sweets. They have everything pretty much ending in Z here, which is pretty unique. Their milkshakes are really good. They're very rich. They're very good milkshakes. My dad usually likes to get milkshakes. We occasionally go to Saw Factory. We don't get a whole lot, but when we do, it's an occasional place we go to get some good food, especially if we're all really hungry. It's a good place to go to. You get good portions, really very, very generous portions of food at Saw Factory. So taking a look at their gallery here, yeah, they have a good list of stuff. You can get pasta. Yeah, and again, their cheese fries. I always like getting their cheese fries. It's really cheesy. They put like tons of extra cheese on there too. Yeah, their burger. You can see the picture here. I'm telling you, the burger, it looks way bigger in person than what's shown on here. And the fries too. You get a ton of fries. They're in a nice. You get a nice package of fries there too. So you get a lot of food. I usually can't finish it. Even when I'm at my hungriest, I'm like, I can't finish this. They have so much food, and you get it for a good price too. So if you want to check it out, sawfactory.com, really good place to go to, especially for their burgers. Again, if you are like craving a burger, if you're like, you want something with a lot of grease and cheese and it's salty and this is the place to go to when it comes to that, especially if you're very hungry as well. A good place to treat yourself too. It's a nice treat yourself place if you're very, very hungry also. So they also do have healthy options as well. You can get some salads. You can also get flatbread pizzas also there too. They also do offer hot dogs and more. So if you want to check out more information on that, that is all up on their website. Again, sawfactory.com. That is where you can go to. For the remainder of the time here, I also did want to bring up here, again, I didn't bring this up yet, but I wanted to bring up the Explore Elgin area because there are some other events that are also coming up. So if you go out to Burlington, they're going to be having tonight. Oh, yeah, it's already going on right now. Is that right? Yeah. At 5 p.m. So at Burlington, fireworks will begin at dusk. So it's the Independence Day celebration. Celebration is going on right now. This is at the Burlington Park, so it's happening currently right now as I speak. The event will include food vendors. So food vendors are out there right now. Music, ceremony honoring all veterans. It's fun for everyone. So if you haven't gone on yet and you want to go out to Burlington, that is happening right now. I talked a little bit earlier about the Sabatino Park. That's in Sleepy Hollow, 4th of July festivities in Sleepy Hollow. Of course, also the Elgin 4th of July Parade. We're going to be broadcasting. The Bartlett 4th of July Parade is also listed on the exploreelginarea.com webpage, so you can also find that there too. They're at Simmons Madison Funeral Home coming up at 2 p.m. Barbecue in the parking lot. Come and celebrate with Simmons Madison Funeral Home at 2 p.m. That's coming up tomorrow for a barbecue at 305 Park Street's parking lot for barbecue in the park. They're going to be having hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, cookies, and more. Check it out. That's coming up tomorrow is when they're going to be having that. You can also take a look at other things coming up in the area there too. Any bingo coming up, any trivia nights. Tomorrow, coming up on Friday is the Downtown Elgin's Market, so that is also going to be coming up as well. If you want to check out that information, that will also be coming up there too, so very good. That's at the Downtown Elgin's Market, so that's coming up this Friday from 3 p.m. to 8 o'clock. That's at the Riverside Drive. Very nice. This does wrap it up here for the Midday Drive. This is the Midday Drive. I hope you enjoyed the ride with the Midday Drive as we broadcast live here from downtown Elgin. We'll be back again early in the morning tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I'll be here roughly an hour and 15 minutes or so early to make sure we get everything set up as well too. So we're going to set up pretty early in the morning also tomorrow, making sure that we get everything set up for the 4th of July parade. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your night. And if I don't hear from you tomorrow, I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July celebration. Take care, everyone.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes